welcome to the Table Talk Otaku podcast. My name is Okami, or Christian, whatever you'd like to call me. I come from a small town in Oklahoma, but right now in a bigger sized town in Pennsylvania. And I don't like people that hold beliefs that they don't believe in. And who are you?
Pat. Just Pat is fine. And way to bring that conversation back, by the way. But I come from the down by the Gulf Coast.
Well, I
What
figured
you? What?
we could bring it up again, so
I mean, why not?
yeah.
It could be part of your introduction. There's nothing wrong with that. But and well, I'm just doing whatever. I'm on call, so it's kind of been a touch and go kind of weekend. So
Yeah,
I did make a 3 milk cake today, which I'm waiting for it to finish. It's got to cool off first.
nice. Although I don't like cake, but yeah.
This ain't your normal cake. It's a
I
very,
repeat
very
myself.
moist cake.
I don't like cake.
Huh? But anyway,
Yeah, it's a sweet thing. I'm not huge on sweets. I think we've
well,
said that
this
before.
last time I had this one, like I made it myself. It wasn't an overly sweet cake. It kind of leans hard into the milk part of it. Although one of the 3 milks used is condensed milk, but it's cut by 2 other milks, so it's not as bad as you might think it is.
Yeah. Well, not to dox me or anybody else, but what I said before was a caveat to a coworker who, for some reason, seemed a little upset when I called a priest a cult leader, and then proceeded to tell me how they respect people even if they don't believe in it. I'm like, well, I respect the person, the guy, but that doesn't mean I respect his religion or anything he stands for. But like if he told me he was just doing all that for money and to support his family, I'd be like, oh, but you don't actually believe any of that? Be like, hmm.
You would be surprised, huh?
Oh no, it's not that I wouldn't be surprised. To be like, well, like that. That's the equivalent of somebody respecting somebody else's belief to me. Like, so you hold a position that you actually don't like just for the sake of, I guess, society or whatever.
We do live in a society.
Like, I'm sure if I had asked the same, like, if somebody walked up and I like, so here, I guess I need to tell the whole story since we're on the podcast again. I know you've heard it, but
Yeah,
basically,
go ahead.
a priest walked up. Um, the only way we know he's a priest because he had on the like the attire, where it's like the black shirt with the little like white uh what do you call that, turtleneck, whatever it is.
Yeah, like the I can't remember what the hell it's called, but yeah, I know you're
Yeah.
talking about the
Anyways,
priest robes
yeah,
with the collar.
it's, I mean, it's not even a robe; it's just a shirt. But yeah, it's got a collar. Um, but he walks up. I wasn't listening to the guy. I had like three people in line, so I was helping them. Um, and meanwhile, he walks up and starts talking to somebody who is not the person that got upset. And then the person who got upset started talking to him too, even though we had three other people in line, and I was the only one apparently helping. And then I guess he blessed something that person was wearing, and then the person that got upset and said nice things. Like I think the priest said like said a prayer for him and like said like that they looked nice and everything, and then blessed whatever they were wearing around their neck. Like I wasn't paying attention. Like I said, I was working, um, and they seemed really excited and everything. And then after like we got through the line of people and everything, the priest was already gone. I just kind of said, "Oh, so how's the cult leader today?" And they like made me repeat it because they couldn't, they didn't, I guess, they didn't get the joke, but at the same time, they didn't. I guess he kicked him out of the simulation for a second because they like double taked and
Hard
they said,
reboot.
"What do you? Yeah, what did you say?" And I said, "Well, how's the cult leader today?" And they looked at me and they said, "Cult leader." It's like, yeah,
Huh?
it's like he's not ordained by God, and they're like, "Well, yeah, but he's not ordained by a regular person either." I was like, "What? What? The Pope? He's not ordained by God either." and,
He was he was
and
chosen
then,
by a gaggle of men.
yeah, and then the person like got offended. It was like, "Oh, well, I just respect him and what he does, and I respect people and their and like the hundreds of years of church and I'm like and I'm this whole time I'm thinking like obviously you don't believe in this stuff yet you got so excited and everything over him blessing whatever your net pendant or whatever you're wearing, and then like the other guys like scrounging around to find he had his I guess a cross necklace or something he wanted to find uh and wanted him to bless or whatever. But they were looking around and they were talking to this and they were trying to find the priest again. And they were like, all this while I'm just standing by. I'm working. I'm the only one working at this point because they're trying to find all this stuff for the police to
Oh
bless and
God,
everything. And I'm
it was
like,
that bad. I
it's
didn't
not that
realize
it
that there.
was like, I'm not saying there was like a ton of people in line or anything, but we have a job. Like, for those that don't know, I work in a deli. So I was working the deli counter, and while the priest was at the counter, we got a line of three people. And while they were talking to him, not about work or about what he wanted, they were just, getting the blessing or whatever. And then I had three other people in line, and I kind of looked over and I was like, "Can y'all, like, can y'all help
This is
me?"
not a special occasion.
Yeah, like go find him some other time. You're on the clock. But then even after he left, they were trying to find I guess something for not the person who got offended, but for the other person to find something for him to go get blessed or whatever. Um, and I was just in my mind, I was like, wait, as far as I know, neither of the people are Catholic. I don't know if this was a Catholic priest either. I just assume so because that'd be the only one in the attire, really. Um, and then, like, if you're not Catholic, and like I'm not I'm definitely not Catholic. I do think it's a cult. But like why do you put any merit in what this guy does? It's like, okay, if you don't believe in Catholicism or whatever, then my blessing on your little pendant or whatever as somebody who believes in Jesus and who has been a minister before, ordained by a church before, I should have about the same credentials as that priest. But I know for a fact they wouldn't show me the same. Like,
Well, you don't lead a congregation, and the fact that you don't have those
I
good
doubt
qualities,
he does either.
you're just not as good as a priest. Well, that's what it sounds like because he actually leads a congregation or whatever. Like he's got
Yeah, down the
his
wrong path.
priesthood got more value.
Well, even if he does, like, if you don't believe in Catholicism, like, so remove the religion aspect of it
Or
and
the
just
very
put in
specific religious aspect.
because if y'all all believe the same thing, so like if we all believe the same thing, like say we're all Christians or whatever, then if you're a Christian, you believe that every single person has the same power as that guy. So why does it matter if he comes up and does anything for you? But at the same time, if you are Catholic, well, then it all of a sudden becomes a cult because now you're believing this guy has special powers and you're wearing a special thing that symbolizes something and he blessed it with his special powers. I don't know about you, but that sounds kind of cultish to me. I just don't find that in the Bible anywhere. Now, I do find, like, there's things like Moses' staff and, like, how people find that in high regard. Or the cult, what's the. Why am I blanking on stuff right now? That's so dumb. Um, what's the golden box that carries everything?
The Ark of the Covenant?
Yeah, the Ark of the Covenant. But the thing about the Ark of the Covenant and Moses' staff is both of those were blessed directly by God.
Mm-hmm.
And they, oh,
Uh-oh.
Shiori's covering your face. Let
You
me move.
mean?
Yeah, let me move them. But but well, Shiori might be good for this.
Are you Christian or Catholic, Shiori?
Huh?
Are you Christian or Catholic, Fuji?
Christian.
Yeah. But so the thing about just so we're catch you up a little bit, Fuji. Somebody got offended that I called the Catholic priest or I assume he's a Catholic priest. It could be another kind of priest. Anyways, any type of priest to me is a cult. I call them a cult leader. So, but apparently somebody got offended by me saying that.
Why?
I don't know. I meant it as a joke, but they didn't take it like that. And then when I tried to explain my view, they didn't really like the explanation either. But at the same time, or why did I call him a cult leader?
Yeah.
Oh, because I believe all Catholicism is a cult. There are people that believe other people have special powers that is not given by God, but given by another guy who sits on a throne in the Vatican. Sounds pretty much cultish to me. See, you're laughing because now you realize it. But
Yeah.
but I say that about like I say that about a lot of stuff, like Mormons. I'll say which they like, but in the truest sense of the word cult, they actually are one. I would claim that Islam is technically a cult, and in and I have said it before on stream, and I don't mind saying it because by the definition of cultism, technically Christianity is also a cult because we stemmed out of Judaism, and when one religion stems out of another, the religion that stems from it is called a cult. That's kind of what it is. Stems from one other thing, but the difference between Christianity and most cults is that Christianity isn't imbuing any powers in anything. So, we're but a cult is here's the AI overview. A cult is generally defined as a small, often isolated group of people with extreme, unconventional, or deviant beliefs and practice, often focused on a charismatic leader or specific object. So I guess if you called Jesus a charismatic leader, then then there you go. Christianity's a cult. But at the same time, I think most people, at the same time, if he's actually God, then it changes everything. Which I guess for most cults, that's the if Joseph Smith's a god, then it changes completely. That what's his name? What that Jehovah's Witnesses are a cult or not. So I guess that's true for anything, but or Mormon, yeah, the Latter Day Saints. They're not. I'm sorry, Joseph Smith's Latter Day Saints. Who's the guy for? Now I want to look this up. Jehovah's Witnesses. Who's the guy for them?
Oh, oh, don't ask me.
No, they had an original founder, Charles Taze
Just
Russell,
just
co-founded
just
Zion's
Baptist
Watchtower.
fine.
Yeah. But anyways, they got offended that I called this priest a cult leader. And then they got more offended when I explained why. And even though it seems that this person does not believe in Catholicism, I was wondering, like, if you don't believe in something, why does it matter what why does it matter if I think they're a cult if you don't believe in it? That's, I guess, my thing. I was like, I don't know. Do you find that, Pat? Would you find that offensive if I like called your pastor, if you have one or whatever, of a church or something, a cult leader?
Yeah.
You do? I wouldn't.
Well, I would. Well, if
But
especially if
even
you're
if it
talking
wasn't
about,
your church,
well, if it is their church, or just calling a Catholic church in general a cult, probably somebody would be offended by it because cult sound like an insult, like you're basically talking to brain dead masses who follow whatever you say.
and you're
So
not,
I can see that as an insult, and somebody be offended by it.
I guess. But at the same time, I
I
point
mean,
to
you should know
Catholicism,
you should
and
know very well how weird people can treat religion.
but
Like they
that's
get
what I'm
very like
saying is the person that got offended is not a Catholic.
yeah no, but and I well I'm saying what I'm saying is I've seen people who just even if it's just sect of Christianity get very offended by the word of God being called a cult.
I get that, but like Catholicism's not Christianity.
And these people weren't even like go to church every Sunday either. They're like, if you talk about it, like, well, they start getting upset. I don't want to get into what they say,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I always think that's weird. You don't believe in something, yet you get offended for them. Even though if I sat down with that priest and had a like full on conversation of why I believe Catholicism is a cult, I don't think he would ever say it was, but he would understand my definition of it and where I come from, and then be like, well, then by that definition, Christianity itself is a cult. I'd be like, yeah, and and then at that point it'd be like, well,
I mean,
like
if you just look at the definition, like the textbook definition of a cult, pretty much every religion is a cult.
except for technically Judaism or
I
Jews,
guess.
or because like because there's no founding religion that Judaism's based off of. It is the founding religion.
So
So
in other
like
words, it's the original.
but everything else is based off of something else. Like Christianity is based off of Judaism, but God gave us another, like, see, that even sounds cultish.
Right?
The Son of God came down, and then they wrote books about him. Like,
I mean,
see,
it could be worse. It could be Mormon.
but Mormon is stemmed off from Christianity, so is
Uh-huh.
Catholicism. See, there's a
But
founding religion, and then there's the stem off, and that's what I'm saying is
well, I'm saying like if I don't know if it's how accurate this is, but Mormons believe that this guy and while in America found
Yeah,
these
that's
plates.
Joseph Smith.
Yeah, yeah, Joseph Smith, and he said, well, they kind of changed like the word of God, but only he could read the plates and all that stuff. Like,
Well, it supposedly it originally came from an angel.
yeah,
I'm sorry, actually, originally Joseph Smith said it came from a devil who was
oh
trying
dear.
to keep it from him.
So he
And
outwitted the
then
devil.
Yeah. Well, it was a demon or whatever, but yeah. Then
Down.
it changed over to, oh, it came from an angel, and now it came from Gideon, the guy that told Mary, or the angel that told. I'm sorry, not Gideon. What am I? I'm getting everything mixed up.
Eh,
Um,
it's a Sunday.
the angel that told Mary, Gabriel, and now the thing is, it came from Gabriel, the angel that told Mary she was pregnant for with Jesus. So now that's the widely held belief by Mormons. But the thing is, in
I mean, I trust Jabril.
yeah, well, but in the Bible, if you just look at James 1:8, which for some reason everyone's like, well, that's not what he meant. Is it James? Do, 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 do.
Jabril.
Let me find this now. I've got to. Dang it. I hate the different translations. They need to take this out of this website. Here. Okay. Galatians 1:8. But even if we or an angel from heaven should preach to you a gospel contrary to the one preached to you, let them be accursed.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
Ooh. That's
literally.
stipulations.
Yeah, it's in there. It now it starts in verse 6 about them saying that no one is to ever give you another gospel except for these. And that if anyone does, that's where, verse 8, they shall be accursed. And then it says in verse 9, as we have said before, I now say again, if anyone is preaching to you a gospel contrary to the one you received, let them be cursed. Yeah, and so it's like, that's the one thing. It's like you're never supposed to take another gospel. And what did people do? Oh, Joseph Smith, you found this. Is this another gospel? but, but yeah, that's. But I always all that to say, like a whole story and everything to say, why are people offended over things that they don't believe? Like if I said that about an Islamic, what would they be? A rabbi? No, what are they?
Uh, it's I can't remember what the fuck they're called.
Yeah,
Fuck.
They
I knew what
called
this was. I can't remember what a Islamic priest is called.
Mullah Alim, a Mulam. Let me Alam, a sheik. Yeah, sheik, imam. Yeah, an imam. They have different names for different things.
An imam.
But even if they walked up and then I said, "Well, how's the cult leader today?" Would they be as offended? My guess is no.
Mm,
I don't
depends on
think.
which kind of Muslim you walk up to.
No, not the Muslim. Would the
depends on the
person
context.
who got the blessing that got offended when I called the priest a cult leader, would they get offended if I called an imam a cult leader? Probably
Probably
not.
so.
No, you think they'd be offended?
Like I said,
Really?
I mean, it also depends on the person to person.
I guess that's true.
But I mean, I don't know. A
Like,
lot of people who really stick to like, or especially Islamic Muslims tend to be a little more strict about their religious
okay, you're
beliefs.
taking this the wrong way. I'm saying the person that got their pendant blessed by the priest, I'm talking about that
Oh,
person. Would they be offended if I called the imam a cult leader?
I'd say probably.
You think so?
Yeah.
See,
Because
I don't think
they besides their religion, they take their religious leaders like very seriously. In fact,
No.
uh,
You're still taking it. No, the person that got offended over me calling the priest. So the girl who's my and my co-workers who I'm talking about, would they be offended? Not the
Oh,
Islamic person. Would the
oh, okay, yeah.
would the yeah, that's who I'm asking about. Would they be offended if I called an imam who came up to our counter, if I called them
Wait,
a cult leader? I
is she
don't
a
think that
Democrat?
person, you know, I don't know. I'm going to
if
guess
she's
yes, but
if she's a liberal, it's a good possibility.
Is
all
she
right.
a baddie?
Uh,
No,
I mean, she wanted to be a cop, which is hilarious.
I mean she tried to be a baddie.
Yeah. Well, she's going to the military now, so
No, good for her.
yeah. No, I'm all for her or whatever, but I'm just like, why did you get offended over something you don't believe? That's what I don't understand. Like, I I honestly think she would get offended if a Buddhist monk came up and I'd be like, oh, look at that cult leader. Like then, yeah, she'd probably be offended over the Islamic guy. But
Look, we actually need to get a segment every week, titled "I don't understand," because
yeah,
that's probably your second or third most used phrase I hear you say is "I
I
don't
don't
understand."
I don't get people. Like I made a
Yeah,
joke, it wasn't serious, and at the same time,
she took it away. She took it seriously, obviously.
yeah, well, she took it seriously. It's like she doesn't believe in it, yet she had her pendant. Like I said, I don't know what it was. Something she was wearing. She
What
had that
what
blessed.
what
I'm like,
did you say?
why do you believe what?
Why do you care?
Yeah, why are you
What
gay?
what
What?
did you say after that when you said that?
She asked. Well, she did a double take, and then she said, "What did you just
You
call him a cult leader?" I said, "Yeah, he's a cult leader." It's like all that's what I call all priests and other things. And she's like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "They're not ordained by God, so they're going around parading." And then she's like, "Well, he was ordained by somebody that's well respected, like the Pope or something." I was like, "And he's not ordained by God either." And then she like
Japan.
scoffed, and I was like, "Well, I just respect his, um, I respect him, and I respect the hundreds of years of religion or whatever." And I was like, "What does that have to do, like, like I don't know, like the prophecy of Baal has been around for thousands of years, but I'm not going to respect them."
Right? I mean, it's Bale after all.
it's like it's like one, he has sacrifices, human sacrifices too. Like his whole temple is just prostitutes, and that's how they get you in there. But like,
Prostitute?
yeah, that's the temple of Baal is to be surrounded by prostitutes and all forms of sexuality.
I'm gonna have to look into this.
But that, I mean, I don't know if it's a thing anymore. I thought they destroyed that
Where
a while ago.
where
And
where is that? Where is that?
that would
Brought
have
that though.
been Middle
Oh,
Eastern,
really?
Egypt area.
For research purposes.
I we must do a deep dive, Fuji. Gotta learn.
Read your Bible, you'll find it.
Deep
But
dive in the Bible.
anyways, oh yeah, there's a lot of. You want some gooning material? Just read the Bible. But
Does it come with illustrations?
well, I mean, the Song of Solomon's all about having sex with your wife, so yeah,
I
go
mean,
for it.
that's nothing like some vanilla content, bro. I'm all here
I
for
know. Yeah,
Oh my god.
people think the Bible's like all shying away from sex
it.
and
Oh,
sexual. No, they like
like
very intimate with it and tell you exactly what you need to do.
I mean, Jesus' closest thing to a partner was a prostitute, and he's also flipped
Okay,
tables and
not
met
true.
people. They're good friends at least,
Eh?
were.
Yeah, I think you gotta watch your words on that one.
He wasn't friends with a prostitute.
I would say the closest person to him was actually his disciple John.
No, I
But
just said they were friends, like they were not that they were like
well, you said
like
closest as
are.
like partner. I mean,
I
John
said one of his
calls
close
him the
friends.
disciple that Jesus loved.
they
That's
they
literally
were co-workers.
what he's referred to as. So, hey, Not saying he was, but that is in the Bible.
Every day
Anyways,
we walk on landmines.
Anyways,
every day we walk in.
you're further from God.
True, very true. I know. I think God has such a sense of humor. He saw that when John wrote that, he saw that and laughed.
Yeah,
He was like, "Oh yeah, yeah,
funny.
that's
Funny
gonna
guy.
you funny."
Oh, this is gonna be in for the books.
Yeah, but yeah, I've never
Ma,
understood why. What?
I'd be like, Ma, you see what he wrote about me?
But yeah, I've never understood at all why people get offended over something they don't even believe. And it's not like I said before, it's not like I said it to the priest's face, even though I wouldn't have a problem doing that.
I
But
learned today.
obviously, to keep my job, I would not say that. But maybe if I was off the clock, then I'd go talk to him about it. But yeah, if you don't believe in something, why do you have to respect it? I've never understood that. Like, if people don't believe in what I believe, I don't expect them to respect my beliefs. Doesn't make sense. Like, I don't go around being like, oh my goodness, you took the Lord's name in vain, even though I don't think that's what that means. But oh well. How dare you say Jesus? Imagine
Jesus
if I went.
Christ.
Imagine if I had a Bible just to throw at people that say Jesus.
Digital Bible.
How dare you? No, not a digital
Well,
one, like a,
no,
a little
you need
pocket size. Just throw it, just smack in the side of it.
you need a soundboard clip that just says "repent" really loudly into the ears. Like,
Well, no. Well, but that's the thing. If they don't believe in Jesus, like, why do they need to repent?
this is a joke though.
Well, I get it. I understand what you're saying, but that's like my whole point. Like, I'm not offended by somebody that uses Jesus. I'm just like, okay. I don't know who that was or what it was, but yeah.
That's me.
Okay. Actually, is there a? Let me see if I can find a.
Oh no.
Just that, and every time they say Jesus, oh no,
That's your
as they
reaction.
get pelted with a pocket-sized Bible.
Pocket Bible.
Yeah, pocket Bible, Sensubine. Yeah, but no, that's now that we got through that and
This
that
week's section
question.
of I don't understand.
Yeah, the I don't understand section of the podcast. Why do people care, or why do people get offended over something they don't believe themselves? Or what? Here's a good question, and Shiori, this is what I mean on your side of things, because I going to the Philippines, for some reason, every is more the females than the males, but they were very superstitious, and so like if something was blessed, it was like held. It was like the family heirloom or whatever. But yeah, I always thought that was strange. Like they get it blessed and whatnot, and if they don't believe in Catholicism, how does that help them? So I'm guessing they do believe in it. They just don't want to admit it. I don't know. It's weird.
Apologies, I got summoned.
You got summoned? What?
Yeah, I got summoned for a bit.
Oh, there you go. Well, next question. I'll never have answers, but anime cliches.
Man,
I thought we did this before, but I've searched for it and I have not seen it. Did we not do anime cliches at all?
I can't remember if we done that.
Yeah.
We could also do
It's
our
been so long.
most disliked anime cliches.
Oh, it's true. I don't. It can be any
I
cliche.
mean,
I
that
just.
could be a segment for next week.
Yeah, true. We can do the most hated ones, which might be on my list for favorite. Like, and my most hated ones will probably be on y'all's list for
Nah, I'm
like
sure it'll be fine.
the beach episode. That's gonna definitely be like number one
Not
on my.
every anime has a beach episode, but a lot of them do.
It's a cliche for a reason.
I mean, they should have.
All right.
Just
Finish
me.
the statement,
Okay.
Fuji.
Just
All
me.
right.
Okay.
All right. Cliches. Some of our favorite ones. I gotta say, one of my favorites is at the moment. I think it's hilarious still to this day that isekais and fantasy anime and manga have like stupidly long names. That's still one of
Oh
my
God,
favorite cliches.
that is hilarious. He's like, I don't need a descriptor. I just need to read the title and tell me
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
I know.
Yeah, like I just wish they did that with almost every anime. That would be hilarious. Like Monogatari needs to be like saving every girl with my condescending
Rants.
yeah, condescending rants and slow paced dialogue or something like that.
I mean, rather than
I'm a
Monogatari,
vampire and everyone else is too or some
they should just call it monologuing the anime.
monologue the
There's
anime.
a lot of talking.
We
I
need
was
a
an I was
they
an old NEET in my past life,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
something.
I love the absolutely like just stupid long titles. They're my favorite. Like what is this one here? Oh, it does. The strongest job is apparently not a hero or sage, but an appraiser provisional. That is still
That
like
right there tells you everything about the story.
yes,
Well, this
yes, and
guy,
I
he's an
love it.
appraiser. He's considered weak, but he's not. He's the strongest, actually.
Yeah, yeah, and but actually he's the strong. Yeah,
Always is. Always has
Actually,
been.
yeah.
Actually.
Full dive. This ultimate next gen full dive RPG is even shittier than real life. See, like this. Yes, please, more words in the title, please. I don't
I'm
know.
begging.
Yeah. Or they have like they even have a like a word that symbolizes it. So like Okitsura, which is fell in love with an Okinawa girl, but I just would wish I know what she was saying. You know,
Good lord. But
yeah,
well, I mean, the thing is, the titles are either ridiculously long like that, or they're straight to the point, just short. But it
yeah,
tells you
like
everything. Like
Remonster.
reincarnated as a vending machine. Like, okay, that's the story. He's
Hmm.
reincarnated as a vending machine. Well, what happens, I don't know. But
But
it's it's straight and to the point. They're either extremely long or straight to the point.
yeah, so if I ever made like a book or something, I would probably just have an absurdly long title just because I would find that funny.
Do a manga about like all the unsung stories from the Bible and call it something ridiculous.
You know.
Yeah.
All right, what's yours? What do we got?
I'm still pretty much a fan of like the straight man comedy where like one person's just reacting to somebody's idiocy. Now, some of them do it good, some of them do it bad, but it's still just a cliche that's always been around where just one person has to deal with somebody's bullshit and they react to it. Sometimes it's violent, sometimes it's just good banter. In fact,
Example.
I've watched recently a bit of an anime called the Klutzy Class Monitor and the Girl with the Short Skirt, where the Gyaru girl is actually the straight man, and all the male characters are just these over the top characters like Danganronpa, and she's basically just dealing with their shit. And the English dub had me
Wait,
laughing.
that's familiar.
I'll put a link up.
Yeah, it's in
You can take a look
Crunchyroll.
at it.
Was
Yes,
that
in
your
Crunchyroll.
recommendation for the week?
No, I've only seen like 2 episodes, and it's been pretty good, but I wouldn't recommend it just yet.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'll just put a picture of no mic. Oops,
What
that's not no mic.
what is this like anime cliche or worst
Yeah,
anime
what
cliche?
no,
Or
what's your
Your
favorite
favorite
favorite?
anime?
cliches?
Yeah, like my favorite is the absurdly long names. I really like that. I think it's funny.
Mm.
Yeah, I put it in mute chat. Which also it has it in a something long name. The klutzy class monitor and the girl with the short skirt.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, right. This guy is the disciplinary, right?
Yeah, and he's a little too honest, I guess you want to say, but also very strict when it comes to certain things, and that's how they actually became friends. Because the story starts the story starts with him telling her that she needs to lengthen her skirt because it's too short. And again, this
Pat,
is the
calm
opening
down, Pat.
scene. He's like, it's too obscene, and I've seen your panties several times, and they are also are not modest, and that's how the whole show fucking starts.
There you go.
Mm.
It was fucking. I mean,
Starts from a man watching
speaking
panties.
of which, I've noticed now that a lot of even nowadays a lot of animes like this actually don't have a ton of fan service. Even though he talks about seeing her underwear, they don't ever actually show her underwear, and I can appreciate that. I'm glad.
Yeah.
See, anime is kind of moving away from that stuff.
I would say shonen anime is actually moving towards it, even
Yeah,
though the
they've
regular
never
anime is
stopped.
moving away from it.
Yeah, shonen anime has never stopped.
But,
Oh no,
so
I don't know. Jujutsu Kaisen doesn't have a ton of fan. Well, he's not that kind of fan
I mean,
service.
it does have fan service.
It does, but not that kind.
Sometimes.
Mm,
Mostly, some of the adult characters are a little weird. I want to say.
yeah. So Fuji's is incest. He just loves incest.
What? What?
Here you go, making accusations. Look, all right, look,
Pause,
that's
pause.
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 Ain't no way, man.
All
Don't
right.
do my boy like that.
Then what's your favorite cliche?
So my anime cliche. I
You
I
didn't put
just happen to
Yellowstone.
be
Tori
just happen to be
Torinata insister would be a raccoon.
Truck-kun? Oh no.
you like
Raccoon.
truck.
Let's go.
I mean,
I,
even outside of Isekai, there's a lot of truck accidents in anime.
I like how funny it is. Like bang, then they go reincarnated.
like, well, like
Yeah, zombie
fucking the one
girl.
about the zombie idols. Yeah, that
Yeah,
one started with Truck-kun.
yeah.
like Truckun is like the reincarnator. they
Truck-kun was
made
even in
they made Truckun like their
well,
incarnator.
what's that damn movie about the death people dying? Final Destination. He was in that too.
Yeah.
Like
Got overseas
they
roles.
need another they need another thing for reincarnation. Like yo,
Fuji, you ever watch Baki the Grappler?
no,
One of the characters in that show got hit by a truck, and then he got up and he beat up the truck.
he beat up the truck.
Uh huh.
Oh, Baki.
Yeah, Baki the Grappler. It's the show's utterly
This is
fucking
Mm.
ridiculous.
this is, this is the insane memes. The muscle
Yes,
guys.
yes.
Oh my god. What happened to the truck? Truck
Oh,
dead?
What?
he beat the crap out of it. Then he started eating the food that was in the back of it.
Oh come on. Truck-kun got molested, huh?
Truck-kun couldn't beat Baki, or at least a Baki character.
Man.
I'm gonna send you a link to the clip.
All right. Well, next one. I actually like this, and I don't know why. Like, I do know why people don't like it, but like for the stories, I enjoy it. I really like the just insanely overpowered characters. But I also like it when they just don't know how strong they actually are. So, like, Overlord's one of those where he's just doing something that he thinks is normal, and then all of a sudden, like, it destroys a whole village or something. And he's like, oh, I did
The
not
meme.
mean to do that. you
The
know?
first half of reincarnated slime's like that too, where he
Yeah.
doesn't understand not just his power, but everybody around him's power. Like he's like, oh, like they can't be that bad. They just fucking nuke something. Like,
Yeah.
oh damn, I didn't see that coming.
Mm hmm. Yeah.
What's another one like
I
that? But some
I
shows do
remember
the overpower stuff bad. What's that, Fuji?
I remember the Overlord meme. Refreshing breath. The
Mm hmm.
many chants.
Yeah.
Let's
Like,
see.
Bofuri's one of those where,
Oh
like, she
God,
just thinks it's just normal to completely destroy something. But
I mean
yeah.
she did spec in defense, so it'd be weird for her to just destroy things the way she does.
Yeah. Um, there's a lot of those,
Oh,
but I
oh
like
yeah.
it.
Reincarnated with a cell phone.
Yeah, I
Smart
still
move.
haven't seen season 2, but
I haven't
yep.
seen season 2 either.
I've been killing slimes for 300 years.
Oh
Another
God,
one.
that one. Well, yeah. Well, she learned how strong she was, but in the beginning, she didn't realize just how powerful she became.
Mm-hmm.
Your from Spy X Fam.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
your knows what she's
Yours.
capable of.
Well, no,
Well,
she doesn't.
She just doesn't know that
not
that's not
really.
normal.
Yeah.
Hoppa chai,
Oh.
hoppa chai. Holding back.
There's a ton though.
Everything is crab.
Mm-hmm. Cleavitus, he doesn't really know Astro. like
Well, he
he
just doesn't know
kind of.
what normal is.
Yeah.
He's not from a society.
The supposed kid from the
Um,
last dungeon boonies,
Oh God.
from the last dungeon moved to
Oh,
a starter town in the boonies.
the one
Yeah.
about the teller. I can't remember what the hell. Oh, where search bar. Not Ryza.
One Punch Man.
No, the unaware Atelier Meister. Yeah, that one. He doesn't realize that he is not normal.
Yeah.
A One Punch Man too.
No, I mean,
One
mm,
Punch Man, kind of. He.
yeah,
I
kind
think he
of.
knows, but then he's like, just does it anyway.
Well, I mean, I don't think what he
That is
doesn't realize
ito.
is that he got his strength in a weird way. He's like,
Mm-hmm.
of course, if you do these simple workouts, you can get this strong too. And everybody like, no.
Or what's the Konosuba clone that where he's like too cautious, the cautious hero.
Oh, the overly cautious hero.
Yeah, yeah, and he's like defeats everything by in one hit because he's too cautious. Yep, but yeah,
Haruhi
Ascendance.
Suzumiya.
Yeah, Haruhi. I think she knows. She
She don't
just.
know anything.
Oh, I think she knows.
I mean, she
She'd
doesn't
do
know she
anything.
became a god somehow.
Yeah. All right. Next.
Oh shit! I forgot what mine was gonna be. Uh, fuck. I had one lined up, and now I can't remember it.
Oof.
Go Fuji. It's your turn.
What?
Pick one.
What one?
Anyone.
Actually, I got one for you. The the amazing food trope in isekai. And every time somebody isekais, what we consider normal food just blows everybody else's mind.
Yeah. Well, I think that's
It,
kind of true. In
Well, I
real
mean,
life
it's
too.
honestly because like food technology's come a long way. They didn't have soft bread, at least not easily available like 100 years ago, 200 years ago, or at least that's 200, 300 years ago. They like it's really started to
No,
become
I think it's
popular
true even
now.
now. If I took a pizza from here and gave it to Fuji and like it was like still hot and everything, I think Fuji would like literally have an anime reaction.
Yeah, but at least people in the Philippines have internet so they can see that
What
shit
do you
exists.
mean?
Because you're so used to sweet sauce and everything, you don't know what actual pizza tastes like. So if you bit into it, you'd just like you'd think you'd reached heaven.
What do you mean an anime reaction?
That's
Fuji
what I
probably like
mean.
pineapple on pizza.
Like Food Wars reaction?
Yep, your clothes would blast off and.
My God,
This
I
bread
do it
is
for
so
free.
soft. Ugh.
I do it for free. Hey yo. No, I
Yeah.
haven't tried your pizza yet.
Get you to America one of these days, Fuji, just for a
When
visit.
you, I can just take them anywhere. That's not the Philippines. I mean,
Take him to
or
Well,
Asian pizza, I
taking
should say.
what's that place is basically a meme in like Southeast Asia.
Jollibee,
What?
Jollibee.
No, not Jollibee. I mean, it's a country.
Um,
Oh, is
all of
it?
them. No.
I don't know. It's like the one that's like got like they want make sure their streets are clean and shit, and like they have all kinds of laws about like stuff about that, but they also have like
Japan.
weird, interesting like food. Like their McDonald's don't have normal menus and shit. I don't mean Japan. The hell's the name of that damn
Japan?
country?
Singapore. I don't know
Yeah,
what you're talking.
Singapore. That's the place. We'll go to Singapore.
No, it's definitely not Singapore. Their streets are not clean.
India?
No,
Well,
I don't
no,
know if
he
I'm thinking of
meant
Singapore.
Singapore. It's just I think it's only one city. I
It
don't
might
think
be a
it's.
different country I'm thinking of that has like the laws about like littering and shit.
I think Singapore does have it. It's just no one follows them. At least
That
outside
is
of
always
the
the hard part.
big city.
We have laws
Bruh,
about littering and people still do it.
Mm-hmm. But
bruh,
no,
I just can't take Indian food, man.
yeah. Now Singapore is where like rich people go to like do illegal stuff. So that in the Philippines as well, but Singapore's the big hub for it. All right, you have another one, Fuji?
Um, um, the nakama cliche.
Oh, the power of friendship.
Yeah, I like that shit.
That's a good one. I'm not gonna lie. It is very much a meme now.
You can defeat me, but you can't defeat us. The power of friendship.
Mm,
Doesn't matter what you're doing. The power of friendship wins.
Did the cue the inspirational music.
Oh yeah, the theme music starts playing.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like no one of my favorite ones was in and it was a recent one in Dragon Ball Super: The Tournament of Power when Goku's like, "I will let you hurt my friends," and it shows all his friends like ate him or like tried to kill him at one point. It's like these are the friends he's finding to protect those people who used to try to kill him, but
it's
then they
like
became
it's
friends. You
like
know, it's inspirational.
it's
Ew.
like it's like avatars and ancestors and shit.
In fact,
They're staring down at him.
I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead. That's actually one of my favorite tropes in a lot of shonen anime is the enemies to friend pipeline. Like, even if they don't outright say they're friends, they become rivals. They still like work together with the main character. Like, at one point, this dude tried to kill me, but now we cool. Yeah, yeah, now we cool. In fact, can you think of a shonen anime that doesn't have that happen at one point?
Uh,
I don't know.
mm,
It
I
happened in
don't.
Bleach. It happened in Naruto. Yeah, especially with Gara. It happened in Dragon Ball Z. I just said that one. It happens in One Piece.
Yeah.
My Hero Academia, Bakugo basically hates to do for like the first 3 seasons, and they kind of become friends after that. They were even friends when they were kids. I can't think of one that doesn't happen in right now.
It happened in SpongeBob.
I mean,
You're not wrong.
He protected Patrick.
Patrick Star.
Patrick
All
the
right.
goat.
All right. Well, my next one is probably my favorite, and it'll tie in with the rest of our topics coming up. But my favorite cliche is just the lowly character.
Oh dear.
The 100-year-old
Every
loli.
yeah, that one, but also like every single. It's true. Every single badass character has to have a little girl character that either adores them or is their partner or whatever. It needs to be there. So Subaru has his Beatrice.
I wouldn't call Subaru badass though. Like he might
What?
put his body
The
on the
guy
line, but he's not
literally
a badass.
dies every day for the girl he loves. All right.
Honestly,
I don't
I
want to
honestly I
hear
think
it.
he's under some kind of curse.
I don't want to
The
hear
way
it.
he acts is a lot of pocket.
Like
Anime
Konosuba,
Kashira.
technically, you could say, what's her name?
um, Sins to be a hero.
What? No, I said Konosuba.
No, I'm saying
Technically,
Sins to
you
be a
said,
hero.
yeah, but Megamine could technically be it, but I think it's actually Komeko, which is hilarious.
I
Komeko's
mean,
so good.
uh, what's her name? Megamine in context, considering like, isn't the MC only like 16 and she's 14?
Yeah,
She's like would barely qualify as a lolly in my opinion. She's more of just a young teenager.
but that's why I
Like
point out
the little
Komeko.
sister. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's more of the lolly character, but she's only in like the movie.
No, she's also in like some of the second season
No, she's second.
or third, second or third,
No, she was only
whichever.
in the movie. She
She
was in that
wasn't
season
just
that
in the movie. No,
she was
she
in the
was.
season that's about Megumin, but yeah, it's because Megumin was the main character.
I'm fairly certain she came and uh, visited once. Let
Maybe.
me.
Oshinoko.
Yes, Oshinoko, definitely.
She also is a young as a well. She's actually the oldest one. She's actually an older teen. She's just a tiny woman.
Mm-hmm. Freyrin, as in Freyrin, but
Same thing, tiny woman.
no, Freyrin's not a lolly.
Free
I
run.
don't
She's
give
a
it.
tiny woman.
Yeah.
Spy X
He's a
Family.
baby.
Yes, Spy Family, of course. I mean King K
I haven't seen all
anime.
of K.
Yeah, the one badass guy who's like got a cowboy hat and everything. His like partner's just a lolly. It's
Golden
literally
The
Kamuy,
goth.
Black
The
Bullet.
goth.
Golden Kamuy, yeah,
The
Black
goth
Bullet
one.
definitely. But yeah, the
Scum of the
lolly
Brave.
character. Mm-hmm. Lolly character's got to be there. I mean, any anime where it's like I must, my daughter, where
That
they
one.
acquire a daughter.
Or just like a Daughter Light character.
Yeah,
What was the name of that damn show? We both seen it. Uh, where the guy adopts the demon
yeah,
girl.
that's what I was
Yeah.
saying.
For Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
Uh,
I need to watch Demons of the Shadow Realm.
Eduardo.
Oh, that lolly character, something happened to her.
Eduardo.
We're not gonna talk about it.
that might be why I don't really like Full Metal Alchemist, is because there is no like actual lolly character that shows up every once in a while.
The one lolly character met a tragic end.
Well, there is like the Chinese dressed
Yeah, that's true
one
too.
that shows up. She's essentially the lolly character. Then she fall in love with the other brother.
Irmakun kind of has a lolly character.
Yep, Hirumakun has one. Yeah. Yeah,
They also
that's.
have Alice.
Let me look. All right, let's go over popular anime and just count how many there are. That
Hunter x
has.
Hunter, the
The teacher.
Okay, I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah,
Don't
What's her
know
name?
that one.
Biscuit.
whatever her
The time
name.
I got reincarnated slime is there. Yep, Melim. I would count Melim.
Yeah, Mealing definitely counts, even though she's like 10,000 years old.
That's the point.
The lolly.
Yep.
She certainly acts like a child.
I haven't seen My Hero
The lolly.
Academia, but I'm gonna assume there's one.
There's a couple in there. They're not
Uh,
they're not main characters per se, but there's a couple of them.
what's her name again? The lolly, the white hair.
I think she came up in what season 3 when they fought the I can't remember the name of the guy she fought, but it's the girl who has the power to like kind of like rewind somebody's like the damage on
Yeah,
their
yeah,
body.
yeah.
Yeah, her. Yeah, she's definitely a lolly because she's only like 8 years old.
Demon Slayer has the one butterfly girl who's the
Well,
teacher's assistant. Teacher's assistant.
not just that. What's her name? Dude's little sister. She bounces between being a lolly and an adult
True.
woman.
True. So
I
of
remember
course,
Pat.
and
Her
then
name's
like
Ari.
all of the beginning of Mushoku Tensei.
True. I mean, they were all children in the beginning of that show.
Yep, my dress up darling has the one girl who's a cosplayer.
Their senpai.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not their
But
senpai. She's
well,
she's just another cosplayer.
well, yeah, but she cosplays little girls because like
Yeah,
she well
because
that's
she's
she
a
fits the role.
lolly herself.
Yeah.
Then the little girl doesn't look like a little girl.
Yep,
I
Shangri-La
mean,
Frontier, the rabbit. Count
it's true.
that.
There's the rabbit. I guess she technically qualifies.
Yep.
Although she looks more like a teenager when she transforms into a human.
Well, there you go. But
Because I mean,
still the rabbit.
Monogatari has the same thing. She
Monogatari, I will.
she
You'll.
she's only a lolly when she wants to be a lolly,
Yeah.
which is all the damn time.
The
Yeah.
snail.
Yeah.
No,
The
not the.
snails
I mean,
also.
technically the snail too. Yeah.
Arufureta.
Yeah, Arifureta.
Yeah.
The 1,000-year-old vampire main character.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, isn't there a little? Yeah, there's a daughter too in there. The mermaid girl, right?
I don't. It's been
Huh?
a while.
Yeah, there's the mermaid girl. They take her back to her mom.
Yeah, I haven't seen season 2 yet, but I do remember that. That's
You need to.
Monsters Day Off. Oh, I mean, there's
I
3 seasons now.
I own a lot of the books for that show. It's really good.
Yeah.
The story is at least.
But I kind of I actually like when the lolly character's like overpowered and it's just funny. But just having them there is good enough for me.
Oh, again, Overlord.
Mm-hmm.
There's at least 2 in that show that are overpowered.
The spider
Yeah.
spider girl, hilarious.
Whew.
All right,
Alright.
next.
I already gave my third. It's Fuji's third.
What was your third?
It was the one I said last time. Gosh darn it, now I forgot what I said.
What was your second?
The second one was food.
Mm.
Food
Oh,
quality diff.
the dog kept barking.
Well,
No?
do what Hassan does and just tase
Oh lord.
it.
The last one I recommend was like Truckun.
You could do what that one female streamer did. Instead of having a dog on a mattress, she brought in a gimp.
Mm. Oh,
Uh,
I gotta point out Ilya from Fate before we move on. But yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Ugh.
But yeah. What's your next one, Fuji?
The 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 character with the bottomless stomach.
I mean, yeah, that's a pretty classic trope.
Like, no way you're eating that whole shit, man. You're wasting food. It's at this point, man.
Luffy needs it.
My God. I mean, it's understandable he stretches, but the
I mean,
others though.
he's supposedly like if you see some of the shit he has, like part of the reason he's a strong because he has a super high metabolism. I guess with the way he forces his blood to pump and shit. I guess that makes sense. But he
Mhm.
supposedly digests food really fast.
But the
And
other characters though.
Yeah.
I mean, no, it was really only
Mhm.
Luffy that eats that. Like he eats
No,
worse than
they
everybody
eat a
else.
lot. They eat a lot,
They
and then
do
they
too, but not as
always
bad as
Like
Luffy. Luffy's
him.
on a
yeah
different level.
yeah they always come out with huge stomachs as well.
Yeah, they're like pregnant.
Like Luffy was eating rations that goes to the giants. Like a couple bites fill up a giant. He was eating like whole rations from those guys. Jesus Christ.
Alright.
Like, yo, what?
Yeah, apparently.
How in the world is no way that's real?
Yeah, I mean, that's why it's funny.
All
Oh
right.
my God.
I'll
Body
hydrate.
hydrate.
All right. My next one, which will be my last before we move on,
I got one more
uh,
too.
will be I love when there's already an established relationship, but they still expand on it.
Right? You don't actually. I don't even want to call that a trope because I just wish it would happen more often.
I wish it would happen more
You
often,
mean
but I do.
harem?
But I love the cliche when it's already there. So like,
Right?
there's already a couple. They just all of a sudden make a whole episode where they're doing stuff or something. So
Like Goku and Chi Chi.
yeah, like or Bulma and
Well,
Vegeta when
it,
they
people didn't like the filler in Super, but episode 2 was actually Vegeta, Bulma, and Trunks going on vacation together. I'm like, I kind of like this. Can we get can we get a little more of that?
yeah or like uh, or even like parents who just like actually love each other. And that's that's the kind of trope I'm talking about. Kind of like where you like it's a rom com anime about a coming of age story, but then you meet the parents, and the parents are just like absolutely head over heels for each other. Still, I love that.
Like Tomo-chan.
Yeah, like Tomo Chan, and then is that wait Tomo is that Tomo Chan is a girl?
Mm-hmm.
What's the and then the Sugoi Dekai girl? What's her name?
Oh,
Um,
Where?
Uzaki-chan.
Yeah, and her dad just is like the most overprotective guy of his daughters, and then loves his mom. But then the mom's just like, "I have a
His mo-
husband."
yeah,
Stop.
I mean, at least she screams, "I have a husband," but she's delusional.
Yeah, she's delusional, but it's still funny. It's hilarious.
She always jumps to conclusions. He
Yeah,
has to have
I guess
sex.
the actual cliche is the already established parents or already established like relationship in the animes. I like those when they expand on them just slightly. I like it when they
Well,
do that.
I mean, this ain't a favorite trope of mine, but it's a common trope in anime where like shonen and main characters don't even have parents, or at least one parent's dead or something. Like
Yeah, I
that's
don't like that.
so you don't have to build on that. But then you get shows like that, which obviously aren't shonen, but so you get to build on the parent parental relationship. They are pretty nice.
Hmm. Or I liked when
Oh,
Naruto like came back with both of them, and they're just like even in the so-called quote unquote afterlife where they're stuck inside of his body trying to hold off the nine tails or whatever, and they're still
they got
like gushing over each other.
oh yeah, like
That's
Naruto got to fucking have a heart to heart moment with his dad, and then the one he got with mom. Boy, men cry whenever he got his moment with his mom.
yeah, yeah. So I like that trope of already established relationships just getting a even if it's a little bit getting a just a tiny bit more I guess screen time. I would love that.
I have another cliche.
Yep.
Uh, is abnormally colored hair.
I
I
have no
mean, that's called main character's hair. Like,
main
can you spot the
character
Like,
pro
you
syndrome.
know,
tag?
like, yeah, that one. Like,
Yeah, it is
huh?
pretty funny. Like, all right,
Like
who's
in
gonna?
the
Oh, that's definitely
Even
the main character.
even in Yu-Gi-Oh, like all the other characters have. Oh, it's like I could see somebody styling their hair a little bit that way, but then there's Yugi, and it's
Yeah,
like absolutely
ain't no
not.
fucking way.
like in the class, like, I wonder who the main character is. Like,
Uh huh.
yo,
Like everybody's got just black and brown hair. That you see one person like blonde with blue streaks going through. Like what? Huh?
uh-huh.
The fuck am I looking at?
Like, what do you pay your barber, man?
Everything. It's where all of
Like
their
you
money
got pretty
goes.
much it
Amazingly
dyed.
huge hair.
Which is
All
why
right.
Iramaku is such a great show. They all have weird hair.
Yeah. That's going to be in my least favorite tropes is like high schoolers just have enormous amounts of money. Like no matter what, they have money for everything. I'm like, what in the
Like,
world?
well,
Are
it depends on how you do it because when you got those over the top characters who just do shit for no reason. What was the one about the girl who joined the all boys student council? Because she was dressing up as a boy.
I don't remember. I don't know.
Oran
It was
High School.
yeah, over on High School Host Club. That one chick who
Oh,
always
the
would pop
host
up and
club.
yeah, the rich chick who always would just pop up from some machine in the ground and you just see the subtext powerful engine. That
Yeah.
shit will always crack me up.
Yeah.
Everywhere she goes, there's just some powerful fucking engine. 'Cause she just installed it at some point.
The Ojo Sama trope, huh?
Yeah, that's also a fun one too. As long as it's not the irritating Ojo Sama, but like just the over the top Ojo Sama is pretty funny.
Yeah.
But the next one I was gonna say though was I always enjoy the the overpowered fucking delinquent type character who's actually a really nice guy.
Oh,
I mean, they
the
got some
Gap
good ones out
Moy.
there.
The Gap Moy.
I guess you could call it that. Like the main character from Beelzebub or Yami from Black Clover. They got that like tough guy but delinquent thing, but when it comes to like, I stand up for my friends, that kind of type shit. What's your solution? I'm just gonna beat the crap out of it.
Yeah. All right. We gonna
I'm gonna
move
hit him really
on
hard.
here. All right.
All right, what's our next one?
Let's move on.
Ooh,
We're still going. I thought we were just talking.
No,
well,
VTuber news.
we still got at least 40 minutes left.
Yep, VTuber news.
There's been a few things popping up. Which one you want to start with? Iron Mouse, Callie, Mimi,
Fillion.
Fillion. Fillion's a big one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that I guess you could say that was kind of a less explaining thing to do with that one because it's just like what happened. But Foods, did you
I
hear about
think
Fillion?
No.
she got
She
deported to the Philippines.
What?
he's
No,
joking.
no, no. I'm joking.
He's
What?
joking. It's because they keep calling her Filipino boy. That's why he said that.
No, because
She
she's
got
Filipino.
deported?
No,
No,
no, no.
she didn't get deported. No, she's been MIA for the last few months. Like she hasn't done any streams or any announcements. She finally did one, but ended up having to cancel it. But she just in the last week or two, she removed all the content off of her channel. Like she deleted years worth of content
And her Twitter
and her Twitter.
and like all social media, she's deleted everything.
No. There's some contemplation. That's because of controversy regarding her model because she doesn't own the rights to the model and she can't merchandise with it. And also
Ah.
probably earning money off the model could get her sued, I guess.
It-
So
It's originally from VR chat, right? Like
yeah,
her
yeah,
model.
she paid for somebody's VR chat model, but then she modified and made her streaming model, and the guy was suing her for the rights to it because she was
Oof.
selling merch with that model, and he owns the IP for
Yeah,
the
I
model.
can
So
I can see it. So I
yeah,
think that's what's kind of happening too.
yeah,
Uh,
that's the biggest theory is that because of the he owns the IP and she can get sued for any money made off of it. She's probably just deleting all content that involves that model, which sucks because people like to go back and rewatch streams and shit or clip stuff.
yeah. Yeah, so I think that's exactly what happening with Fillion is that not that I don't think she got a lawsuit. Like she
I
might
think
have, but I think
she might
she
actually did get sued.
yeah, but I think she is reworking everything to where now it'll change over to whatever model she's getting made. And so she just decided to take everything down until it's done. So I think that's what it is. But it might just be me. Some people have different theories, like she got deported and to the back to the Philippines because she is Filipino.
What else? What else?
What? What do you mean? What else?
Well, there was if you talk about controversy around her, that's actually Cha Cha. Uh,
Real
got
story.
in trouble because she tweeted that whenever she first went missing, somebody Cha Cha tweeted that ICE got her, and she got a lot of backlash for that.
Yeah. Even
That's
though it
not
was a
funny.
joke.
Yeah, there are people
I
like that's
think it
not funny.
is.
Don't joke about that. I thought it was hilarious.
Every, everybody except for the people that are on social media too much, they're the only
Yeah,
ones that
I don't
actually.
even have an active Twitter account. That's dang,
Well,
say something right there.
I know I tag you and stuff. You don't even like it. I see.
Nope, I don't have Twitter on my phone. I don't ever. I only ever logged into it was to send a message a couple of times, but that's about it.
Yeah. No, I every once in a while if I'm streaming and you're on, I'll like put your
My
tag on
Twitter.
it, but that's it.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. But that's yeah, Fillion. It's one of those, and then what was the other one you mentioned?
Um, Cha Cha,
Cha Cha.
Callie. What was
Yeah,
the
Callie
third?
was.
Oh, Mimi, the artist who got arrested in the UK is also one.
Yeah, that one will do last because of the hot take.
Don't let the UK hear this.
I don't care if they hear it. They can hear my opinion on the UK all they want. But Callie just all of a sudden kind of decided to take a break, even though she did a members post saying that she was just kind of tired of everything, and then told people not to tell.
Make assumptions.
Well, no, told people not to say the post. Essentially, she's like, don't release this to everybody. Just I'm releasing this to members to tell you why I'm kind of leaving for a bit. But there's been a lot of speculation recently, and I think it's kind of true, also kind of exaggerated, but that she's having a hard time with um, cover and stuff she wants to do, but they having such a hard time getting it approved, and or they are gatekeeping some things, but then she sees other people do them and she's wondering why it takes her a long time to get it approved. She might be having problems with her manager or anything like that. And she definitely doesn't want that out, but
Mm-mm.
at the same time that's a hard one. But let me see.
I mean, she's always worked hard, so she deserves a break anyway.
Do, do, do. Yeah. I like how when I say Cali, it doesn't.
California.
Yeah, it doesn't bring up Calliope.
Calliope
They said
more.
she got burnt out.
Yeah. Well,
She said
she.
she was taking a break for personal and for personal reasons and a general agency issue. Um,
Oh no!
yeah, so people
Oh no! They're gonna be
here
graduating
I
soon.
found the actual thing. There are a lot of things behind the scenes that I'm pretty unhappy about, but I'm overall feeling pretty down in general, so I'm stopping for a while in the hopes that there might be changes somewhere down the line. Work hard to see those things through, as well as where I can, if I can make it better on my own, I will.
Oh no!
Yeah, she says, please know it's nothing you've done. Um, maybe you'll already get the feeling, but I'm someone who doesn't really complain when it comes to my place of work. I don't publicly lament my grievances. I keep them to myself in conversations with those in my real life. I take blessings that are given to me, do the best I can with them. Also, so very grateful, but never complaining at all about anything has its disadvantages. After all, I think there are people that view that complacency as an excuse to take advantage. I've grown very tired of seeing that type of world in my day to day, and now I'm facing it directly. So, yeah.
Mama.
So basically, she's having trouble with things she wants to complain about, and she's probably already told people at the company, but feels like she's not getting heard, while as small, minor things are getting heard by other people, most likely. So,
They even announced a new batch of graduates.
did they?
I think,
Hololive.
I think you're jumping to conclusions.
Yeah, they did. Oh no!
I mean, this is around
Callie,
the.
no!
No, I don't think she's going.
No!
I
I
mean,
mean,
I.
she's got to have a really strong reason for leaving because I mean this it's really helped her career being with Hollow Live. I don't see her leaving that easily.
Well, it's also her discography. I doubt she'd leave that.
Yep. Well, I mean they wouldn't take down her music just because she left. They
No, but
just
she couldn't. She couldn't keep up with it.
no she wouldn't be able to perform it anymore.
She could do that. She just couldn't make any money off of it.
No, I'm pretty sure they would still give her royalties for it
No, no, no. I'm
unless they got.
saying like you can't make a album with stuff from another company's copyright. So like, what's their name? Gorillas and
Good?
can't do a
No
Blur
gorillas.
song, even though the lead singer of Blur is the lead singer of Gorillaz.
Makes
Now
sense.
they can in concert, because in concert you can't do anything about it. There's no copyright law against live performing anything. There is a
The
copyright
Pokemon
law about
Batman.
making an album with it to sell to people. Now, granted, with the lead singer Blur, I'm sure he would just say to whatever companies he sells it to, he'd be like, "Hey, I want to make an album with this, but I want this Gorilla song," and they'd probably do it with him. But Callie couldn't do that if she left Hololive, because Hololive and most Japan companies automatically is the answer no.
No loss against the Pokemon Batman.
Yeah, that's why they are very limited in what covers they can do for songs too. Yeah.
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 Also, what happened to Susie? Like she made her own company?
Kind of.
Um,
What does that
she
mean?
she was not technically owned by Hololive originally.
Yeah, Suisei is the only Hololive talent that actually made her own model, and like whenever she joined, she demanded they use her model that she created herself and her that character's personality, and
And whole
they let her do it.
yeah, and Color still does not own it.
Yeah, she owns the IP for her own character.
Yeah, so if she ever left Hololive, she could still be Ho Chi Minh Suisse. She wouldn't have to change anything. Now,
Suicide
Oh, very
Dash.
nice. Too.
now she might have to like do something special with the discography or anything like that, or her music, because I'm fairly certain Hololive does own that. But
That's like bars right there.
yeah, that's why I wish, like, yeah, I get it because Demon Dice has an IRL persona too with Karen and everything. I kind of wish she had done her own instead of making a whole nother person. But I guess they couldn't take her with her IRL stuff being out there. So they had to make Callie. I'm sure Kiara's the same way. She would rather it all be under the name Kikihime, but can't do that. But there's some that probably don't care, like the twins. They weren't. They were somewhat around, but they didn't really
They ha-
have a following.
they have a very storied career.
Yeah. Gigi being, another streamer and stuff, she probably didn't care because it was with another company.
Well,
And then her
same with Liz. Liz was doing like VA work and
now Liz, I would say differently because uh, she left an actual, like, she could have made a career. She did
mhm. But
technically.
she was also VTubing on the side to kind of promote herself too.
Yeah, but I mean, she started all that, and I'm kind of sad that she left that. But at the same time, I can understand being in Whole Life. Like
I
you'd
mean, if
want to,
she wanted to lean more on the music too, Hololive's a pretty good choice.
yeah, yeah. But
She really
later
likes to
on,
sing.
yeah, later on it might not work out, but we don't know. And then there's who else? Rara. She had a whole thing, but she wouldn't be as
Yeah,
big.
yeah, she was with a different company before she in fact she was a pink dog girl before she became a pink cat girl.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's why one reason why Gura left, a big reason, is that she couldn't keep her IP and realized it just wouldn't, like, she wants to determine when she can do things.
Oh,
And
and I think she also like the stress of being with a company like Hololive and her health was probably a factor too.
yeah,
Like we can probably assume pretty strongly that part of the reason that Fauna left was because she wanted to have a more of a home life, and Hololive probably keeps you very busy.
I don't think it's more of a home life. I think it's she wanted her if her husband and or kid wanted to be a part of things, they couldn't.
I mean,
And
she
she
still
was
does
very,
concerts.
yeah. But I mean, she's pretty open about, like, I have
Oh yeah,
a husband now, and like
it's kind of
I'm
refreshing.
going to have a kid is essentially her next
Matter
thing,
of
and
when.
like, yeah. And then there's like, I mean, there's other VTubers and stuff that might even have that. Like, I don't know about Botan, but like, she's probably at the age where she probably already has a husband and everything. But they're just, I would say it is different in Japan where like the husband probably just doesn't care about what she does online at all, and so like as long as she's still there for everything else, it wouldn't matter. And he's like,
Oh,
"Oh, you have to go to the studio today? Yeah, on a work trip. Yay!"
that
Like,
kind of reminds me. Did you see the clip I posted where it was a Kiara clip, but they were talking about her what her frame rate was for her stream, and they said you're 30, and she's like, "Don't call me 30."
Yeah, she's 29. But
It was funny.
Huh?
oh, it's like uh, the
Ooh.
the favorite my one of my favorite things is like everybody, all the parasocial stuff,
Uh huh.
and like always the guy or whatever. So you're saying there's a chance? What's the meme from Dumber and Dumber?
So you're saying there's a chance, but
This-
I also just reminded myself, man, if you think about it, I didn't think about it, like it's been almost 7 years since Gen 1 of Hololive English debuted. They all got to be either pushing 30 or in their 30s at this point.
I would say yeah, except for oh, you mean Gen 1 itself?
Yeah, Gen 1.
Okay.
I mean, Gen 2 came out a year and a half later, or something like that. But let's
But
assume they were all in their early to mid 20s. They'd all be at least pushing 30 by this point.
but
So,
so you're saying I still have a chance?
With
I mean,
Shiori?
they're all older than you.
Y- I don't mind.
Well, in Myth, I don't think anyone has a chance, but other than like the only one I could see in Myth actually getting a boyfriend would be Ina, but like no one would ever know. Like for all we know, she could be married with 2 kids and just not like like there
She's
would be
very
no
good at keeping her life
yeah,
separate.
yeah, like
Like, even the stuff she mentions about her family, she's very good at keeping that stuff separate.
yeah. Like Kiara, she's too online. Everything she does is online.
Oh God, yes.
So like and
Like,
I at
even
the
when
same
she's not Kiara, she is
yeah.
toxically online.
Yeah, so
It's
she
meanwhile,
her life revolves around it.
yeah, so I don't
meanwhile,
think she'd ever have a relationship that wasn't already known. I know who knows, maybe she is, she could be gay and so therefore she could be,
I think it's a pretty good possibility with her.
you know,
She's got guy friends though. I've seen some of her cosplay stuff. She does have guy friends,
you got to have somebody take the picture.
right?
Uh
hey yo,
but
I
I
didn't
mean,
think of that.
look at my dress up darling. Somebody's got to hold the camera.
yeah, but yeah, I can't see Callie. She's too busy. I
Yeah,
mean,
Okami,
she's also got an online personality, even her IRL. So
Okami.
what?
Meanwhile, Nerissa.
I mean Narissa. I
Narissa's
think she could go
definitely
Like,
both
she
ways,
yeah
honestly.
she's the only one that's like fully open that I think could like
her whole
a guy in chat actually has a chance with Narissa. That'd be the only one I give a
You
chance
just gotta
to.
be in the right place at the right time.
I mean, I can't see Shuri going for anybody. She's just like
She's she seems like a social person, but also very awkward. Like that story where she talked about where she thought a guy was hitting on her. It felt like she was so put off by the whole situation. Yeah, I can't see her actually hooking up with anybody that she wasn't already familiar with.
yeah, or she's already like fully married and everything, and just the dad. Like
no,
I can imagine her husband in the background just laughing at everything that
no,
everybody
no.
else. Yeah, so that could be true, but
No.
I'd say the first generation is the only one that's probably even close to 30.
Oh
I
yeah, for
think
sure.
I think most of them they got around 19 to 20 years old.
Yeah,
So
Bay's probably in her mid 20s, I'd say.
yeah,
Iris
Bay.
might be a little older, but she's not like in the
No,
30s.
I give Bay about 24, and I give Iris probably 26 at the most.
I also don't think what's her name Mume was that old either.
Mume, that one is known. I can't remember but because of her Shachi It's been everything before. She's around 28, I believe.
All right. I think Crony would be around that age too.
I think Crony's actually younger.
Like,
25, probably. Oh, she doesn't get some references. Narissa's actually older than Crony, I
yeah,
believe.
no, Narissa's age is very apparent.
Yeah. Yeah, Narissa, I believe, is around 28, 29, probably.
Freaking her and Bibu are just a boomer and a zoomer clashing constantly
Yeah,
whenever they
yeah. And
stream
whereas
together.
Bibu, could
God,
fully,
she's
I
got to be
could,
20.
yeah, I could fully see her being like 19 when she joined, her 18 even.
Honest to God, man, like that girl.
Yeah. But
She's so brain rot.
but yeah, I could see Bay the same way. She was probably 19, 20 when she joined, and now she's 24 or whatever. But it's just been that long, and you don't realize it.
I mean, yeah, because they've been at it for almost 5 years, if not more.
Mm-hmm. Who else we missing? The Dog Girls. They could be a little older, and we not know.
I don't know about them because I mean, Allie and Sally's been around for a long time, so they could be well into their 20s.
Yeah, I could see them and Iris being the same age, or Narissa. But I don't know. Who we
Let's
missing
see.
here? Fauna. Fauna could be like a 35-year-old, and we'd never know.
Two Canadians that let's see.
She got married.
Um,
Yeah.
when Allie and Sally debuted in that J-pop group, it was March 2018,
Yeah, but they
and
can.
I'd be
J-pop
assuming
can
they were
go
at least
low.
adults when they yeah, but I assuming they were at least adults when they did that, or at least
We
close to it.
yeah. Well,
And
I
now it's
think
eight
they've
eight
talked
years
about
later.
doing stuff at 16 when they were doing like live the whatever it was, not like podcast, but they had like a thing where they would were hosts of something.
Mhm. Oh, well, I mean, the VTubers they were before they became Fuwamoka were they actually were to promote a visual novel that was promoting touring in Japan,
Mm-hmm.
tourism. Let's see, the group disbanded in 2020, so who knows how old they are by then, but yeah, they've been around for a minute, so they're probably at least in their mid 20s.
Yeah, like I said, they could be 26 to 28, maybe a little older. Like that, since they're more Asian, it's hard to tell.
They don't look like twins.
Nope. Who are
Then
we
again, it could just
missing
be the
here?
hairstyle.
I mean, Elizabeth could be 30, 31.
Yeah, I think she's a
She's
little
been
older.
around for a while.
Yeah, I don't think she doesn't. She
Yeah.
doesn't seem like that young. I should say. I'm not saying she sounds old, but she doesn't seem super young either.
Her age is known. I'd have to go back and find that, but yeah,
I don't care to look it up though.
when she was Ellie Monty, she was fairly open about how old she was and everything.
So, Fuji, which one you think is Fuo? Which one you think is Moko?
What?
Did you
I
send a
sent you a
picture?
DM.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wait.
check your DM.
Ah,
Unsolicited VTuber pics.
You now have
did you
access to
just
forbidden
leak
knowledge.
the files?
There's been a leak.
Did you just leak VTuber files?
Did they just, dude? YouTube has leaked this shit to me. Like I
I
remember
thought
after they debuted, I'm like, why am I getting clips for these people called Allie and Sally? What the hell?
it's
And I
like
was like,
it's like
oh, I actually
it's
figured
like
it out.
Google.
Shortly after they debuted, Dear San, whatever made Mint's IRL persona is, she made a Twitter post saying I just met these two twins that just moved to Japan, and she's tagged hashtag Allie and Sally. I'm like, wait a second. Full
Yeah.
Moko just moved to Japan. Oh no. dear son, what have you done?
Oh my god, we cracked the code.
I was like, no wonder I kept getting Ali and Sally fucking links whenever Full Moko debuted. Son of a bitch.
Oh my god. Uh,
Let's see.
so I think the one with the ribbon is Huwawa.
The ribbon in her hair,
Yeah.
and so the hair clip's
It's a
Mokoko.
Huwawa. Yeah. Makako.
The hair clip does look like a little sister, so
Yeah. Oh my god, I can already hear their voices.
forbidden
Yeah.
information.
I'd say Watson was probably the oldest
Oh
of Myth.
yeah, good possibility. I mean, she talked about it when she became Doobie. She mentioned how she actually a show she worked on one of the was it not an Academy Award I can't remember what award it won, but she worked on the show, part of the production crew, and she actually that show won an award for one of its episodes.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Um.
she's legit in the workforce. Like she's got skills and experience. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. And then Sana. What do we think? I think she's kind of younger, even though
Yeah, I'd say she's probably younger than Ina, but she's not much younger.
I'd say 27, 26, so about the same as Iris. Shiori, yeah, 24,
Shiori no
25,
Mila at your
maybe
service.
maybe 26, 27, close. We don't know. I'd say the hard one to gauge be Cece.
Cece,
Yeah, just
mm,
it's hard to get a read on her.
I'd say probably mid-20s from her. She doesn't seem like somebody who's close to her 30s, but she also doesn't seem like somebody who's fresh out of high school or college, that matter. She just seems
But
like
yeah,
she's got life experience, but she's also a goofball.
but I think Gigi's like maybe I don't know. She could range from 15 years old to like playing the youngest 30-year-old ever. but no, I think Gigi's actually probably about 23, maybe less, 22, 21. But that
I don't know. I don't know what. Do you play League of Legends?
No.
no. And then Raura, yeah. Raura's a little older. That's funny
Yeah,
though that they have Raura, Elizabeth, and then Gigi and Cece, which I think Raura and Elizabeth are like at least
more mature.
4 or 5 years older than the other two.
They definitely feel like the adults of the group. If
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
They're like babysitting.
Hmm.
Kind of.
And then the Japan group just keeps getting younger and younger.
Oh, speaking of again, not to go back, but I forgot there's this clip because I looked while I was looking that stuff up. A YouTube clip from Ali and Sally performing in the 2013 Japan Expo. So they've been doing idol work since at least 2013.
Dang.
Yeah.
So, Pat, did I get it right?
What part? Oh, I don't know.
Oh, come on.
I,
You
I
would,
I don't know which one's Moko, which one's Moko.
I thought you knew.
No, I don't know. I don't research that hard until I just found it interesting.
You
yeah, I
had
was
me
gonna
guessing and stuff.
What'd you think? I got some kind of parasocial relationship?
Maybe.
No.
Maybe. You never know.
Yeah, I'm more of a casual
You can
fan.
have you can have aneurysm in a toilet. You never know.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
to get into the next topic, talking about Mimi.
I thought we were gonna do Iron Mouse.
Oh, what's Iron Mouse? That's what it was. I don't know what Iron Mouse's
Iron
thing is.
Mouse, she had some kind of deal where she was gonna work with this game, like promote this game, but she backed out because I think she found they used a lot of AI, for like I think for artwork and shit, and so she didn't want to put her name on that.
That was the
Oh, so
Inti, right?
yeah.
I can't remember what the name of it was.
The
What do you
game.
think about it, though?
Me?
Yeah, I think that's kind of dumb, but that's me.
No, I don't.
No, I think it's
There's
wholly dumb because everyone's using AI.
Well, that's the problem is there's also a big pushback on people on companies using AI because it could be hiring artists to do that stuff instead of using
Okay, then
AI.
you gotta stop every single coder from using AI, and it's
I mean,
impossible. You cannot do these games anymore without the coders using AI.
yeah, yeah, but the coding and paying artists is different.
I kind of disagree. What if the artist uses AI to make their art better or whatever? Like, if
No.
an artist draws and then puts it into an AI thing to, help out with shading or whatever, why is that a problem?
Well, then they at least have to list that they used AI with their artwork.
Do they?
They should.
I don't think they should have to.
No, they well, even games on Steam have to put a notification in the bottom, like even if it wasn't for the main art, but if they had for help with backgrounds or like doing logos, they put AI. They used AI
I
to
mean,
help with
I
the
know
game.
it's a courtesy, but I don't think they have to. Like, AI is used for so much stuff. Like, to me, and I mean, this is partially because I've been watching a lot of stuff and everything. What's the difference between AI and just Photoshop? You're using a program to, change things, um, and
I mean,
you're not doing it. You're just putting
Photoshop,
it in a program.
Photoshop isn't creating something though; it's editing something.
Neither is AI.
Oh no, AI generally in this context is used for completely making art, which is actually it's not making; it's copying other artists.
I I can agree, but Photoshop's base stuff does the same thing. It's just like because like say you put in a shape, it's copying the artist's shape, the original
Yeah, but
artist whoever put that
somebody's not
in.
photoshopping an image to say, "Look at this art I made." No, they're just Photoshop is just an
Yeah, I
editing
I
program.
agree. I'm just saying that that's not the whole like they're not using the whole thing. That's Iron Mouse was upset not because they didn't because they were using all AI. She was upset because of one aspect, and it could be like, and what if, and then you got to go to every artist and be like, okay, now did you use AI in this shading? Did you use AI here? I mean, where does the line stop? And if we're saying it's the whole thing, then I say, yeah, you have to talk to the coders too. They can't use it. Why? Like that's using AI. Like to me, it's
Okay,
a
Okami.
stupid conversation because like I get the artist thing. I don't get okay. Well, then how? What's wrong with everything else in the game using AI?
Okami. The problem with using AI to write code versus using AI to write to do art is whenever AI does like whenever you use AI to make a piece of art, it's copying other artists. It's taking their art and then using it to make art, which and it also does it poorly too. But
I'd say
if
every
somebody's
artist
using it,
does
if
that
somebody's
anyway.
using it to help write code that's not making an original piece of art and saying and not which isn't really original,
It's
it's
not
not.
making an original game, and they should be
Yeah,
able to
but
take it
it's
down.
coding and making art's not the same thing though.
I didn't say it was. I said
So
that
you're saying it like
coding.
it is though.
No, no, no. You're
You're
taking that
saying
away.
you're saying making a piece of AI art is the same as using AI to write code for a game. You're
No,
literally
I'm
saying
not
that.
saying they're the exact same. I'm saying that then whoever makes the original code should be able to sue every single gaming company for that code. But they can't. That's not how it works. And but that's for art, you're saying that they use um a specific art and they don't. They use like thousands over.
Yes,
everything.
it references other
Now,
people's
but
art
that's
and copies things
let
from
me
them.
finish. And every artist does that too. Where do you think they learned art from? I'm just saying the only problem you have is that the artist does it on, some type
No,
of
it's
canvas or some sort.
I don't
And they do
100%
it
have a problem with using
themselves.
AI to make art. What I'm saying is it's not the same thing as using AI to help write code or versus using AI to produce artwork. They're not the
Correct.
same thing.
And I'm not saying it's the same thing. I'm saying that every artist copies the artist they learn from. And so the artist they learn from should be able to copyright that person's art every time.
Yeah, but
Like
people
I
people
think
like
it's a
start off
circular argument there.
people start off copying to learn like techniques and whatnot, but
True.
people usually generally develop their own style for artwork. That's what
That
that
was
art
learned
comes out
from
to be is
somebody else.
no,
Like
you learn
nothing's
techniques from
new.
somebody, but you end up developing your own style. Not everybody draws 100% the same.
I agree, but they're not drawing anymore. They're using tablets and AI.
That's
And
I mean, even digital arts, you're still drawing stuff. Like you don't use AI when you hand draw something on a
correct,
tablet.
but on the tablet's using AI now. All of them are. Every single art app and everything is. So therefore, it's using AI. Now, whether
I
you're
mean,
saying the drawing itself, like I get that, but at the same time, what's the problem? Is my question with that. Like, are we mad that a job's being taken? I don't think so, because then why aren't you mad that a coder's job's being taken who used to write code for people? We're just mad because it's well, I say we. I mean, Iron Mouse and all of them are just mad that it's a creative thing that they're taking over. And I'm like, well, how about we be more creative and then they won't use the AI? Or if they do use the AI, don't buy it, but I don't know. To me, it's no different because every artist themselves, especially nowadays, are not being original. Like, I just don't know. I don't like. Why are they mad at somebody for AI generating an art, even if the character's already made for the game?
I'm actually looking into it now. According to NTE, the company that does Neverness to Everness or whatever the hell the game's called, they're saying they only use AI for like a system with backgrounds and logos, which is what a lot of companies say. They don't
Yeah,
use it for their
it's for
characters.
a billboard
But
in the background. Yeah,
I mean, I only reason I can figure that Iron Mouse would like come out and just say I'm not going to work with it is because she's worried about backlash from
yeah.
her community.
Oh, I don't think her problem. She has much problem. I think she's only saying it because people get mad at AI for the stupidest reasons.
I mean, I've seen people like you worked with this game, you know to use AI, right? She's just trying to distance herself for that reason.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is like every game uses AI, is what I'm saying. Are they
Me
mad?
personally, I'm not against it.
What?
I'm not against AI. There are like AI memes that are funny.
Yeah. Well, so Iron Mouse's model uses AI. Are we not going to have an outrage about Iron Mouse herself?
Yeah,
Um,
I was checking just in case, but as of 2024, Steam requires developers to disclose that the games use AI generated content. So yeah, every game on Steam has to announce that they used AI for their development of the game,
And so
which mostly is
every
it's mostly for
every game on Steam should say
it's
that.
for pre-generated assets like art and code and live AI content generated during gameplay.
So
They have to
every
announce
game
they use
on
that.
Steam.
No, a lot of them don't put it in there, so either
They're
they're
lying.
lying or they
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, they're lying. It's just like if you use Google now, you're technically using AI.
True, because it goes straight to
So,
AI.
yeah, yeah. So, like every
But
coder,
the
every single one. No one is
but
not copying pasting code that is like that was originally made by somebody, but now it's on the internet, and so they're just copying and pasting it. Everyone's using it.
I don't follow the AI war on the internet that much, so I'm not really the guy for the
I mean,
conversation.
yeah, I mean, I would say go watch Leaflet. She uses AI in a lot of stuff and then explains it. And whether you agree or disagree, at the same time, it's like, well, it's kind of agree to disagree on the truth is still, you know, is dumb. I just don't. I
I don't know.
I get the artists and creative stuff, but then I'm just like, okay, so this artist can't use a tablet app to help with their tablet because they're now generated using AI. Now the actual art when they put their pen to the tablet, can you call that AI? Technically no, but when the app itself is
I'm pretty
integrated,
sure you can turn off where AI on assisting with your artwork. You don't have to use AI.
no, I'm saying the actual program was made using AI. So how is their art not made using AI? If you can't separate their art from the program, then you can't separate their art from AI. Even if they're sitting there drawing it the whole time, something's still got to capture that. And a lot of those things were made using what we call AI, even though it's not real.
Yep, I think we lost Fuji.
Yeah, yeah. It's a it's an argument not many people like, but at the same time, he had to probably go. AI memes, yeah.
If scroll down, if you go to, there's actually a tag on SteamDB of every game that uses AI in its games on Steam.
Yeah, but I don't believe it because every game, if it's made, I want to say if it's made in the last 10 years, has AI somewhere of some form.
Mr.
No.
Donald saved the Vatican.
Yeah.
Oh dear, what the fuck is
But
this?
but I don't see the point in getting mad over if people do have an artist and the artist just didn't want to do the background and so they had AI generate the background. Like what's wrong with that?
I don't know. I don't like the fact that we're moving further and further towards automation with everything.
I mean, I don't. It's like what Asmongold said. If you've ever watched his thoughts on this, it's
Not
like,
really.
okay, well, his thought is like, well, people who like the gas lights at night don't like that electricity came along. It's like it's the same exact thing, and it is. Like when new technology comes along, somebody loses a job. And AI is just doing that in a creative space, and so it's causing even more backlash. Even though it's happening, it's bound to happen. So like, why are we going away from it? I don't like I've kind of given up that, especially since other countries are going to start using AI for way more. I
I
think
mean,
we've got to
all we
get
can
on.
see is just how it plays out. We don't have a choice in the fucking matter.
Well, that's what I mean. Is so at that point we need to stop regulating it and just go for it. But because we're gonna fall behind, and I'd rather not. Is there any other news before we get into Mimi?
Nothing I can think of revolving VTubers that I can think of. Again, I haven't really been like tuned into the VTuber stuff in the last
Yeah.
few months, so I don't know a lot about it.
When do you think Saba's coming back,
Uh,
or is she just gonna make another another persona? That'd be
I think
funny.
she's coming back whenever she feels ready to. She might just move to where she's streaming every few months, just whenever she feels like it. But I think she's either got a lot going on with her life right now, or she's just not in good health. Could be either one. Could be both.
I'm just kind of surprised she doesn't like put anything on X. Like, I get it, you're not feeling good or whatever, but why didn't you put anything on X?
She might be retiring.
Who?
Yeah. Saba
Saba.
finally
She's retiring
retiring.
again?
I mean, she could have moved on and got a career for all we know.
Oh, I think she could do literally anything she wanted. Other than like stuff that require health.
Math, mathematician.
Yeah. No, I
She could have
literally
just been
think
hey,
if she wanted to, she could just be a consultant and get paid for it. VTuber consultant to people.
not sure. She guess she's like one of the people who are just naturally gifted in their own way. Like the anime trope where people are like, how do you use this ability? You just go full ha and sha, and then it comes out. Like she's one of those type of people. She's just naturally gifted. You can't just teach that.
Yeah. She's funny. She's a comedian. I mean, that's
Like
in all honesty, she's just a good comedian and then
Kiara joked
talented
about
in other
how
ways.
even after she'd been with Hololive for like 3 or 4 years, she was still using free apps to edit her thumbnails for her videos and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, what is it? There's a free um
One's called Fire or something. The other one's called GIMP.
yeah, like CapCut still used a lot. That's a free editing software. Um there's a painting like a artist program.
IB Spain?
Krita. That's
Krita.
one. Krita's huge.
Yeah, it is.
And you can actually pay and get more stuff, but like Krita's free stuff, like a lot of artists just start with that. I mean, and Krita, so that's one of those things. Krita has a lot of AI generated stuff, but no one gets mad about that.
That's
Like,
why it's free.
well, no. I mean, like, to I guess that's what you would call different. No, like the program itself that they put into Krita is AI generated. But no one cares about that. They just care about whether the lines on the canvas or whatever you have is, and I'm just like, well, but the whole program's AI. like what what are you what are you mad about? I don't know. Technically, every tablet program ever made is AI. By their definition of what AI is nowadays. Now, I think artificial intelligence is something completely different that we don't have yet, but they keep using AI as all. What is it? What does AI stand for?
Artificial intelligence.
It's not artificial intelligence, though.
A
What is?
robot.
Because like artificial intelligence means it thinks for itself, and it can't do that yet.
A robot.
Yeah, see, they're like it just refers to computer systems and software that stimulate human intelligence. It's like, well, that's not AI. Our AI would be outside of our intelligence. It would be a different intelligence. That's the whole point.
Well, generally, when they mean AI these days, they mean programs that have been
Well, that's what
shown
I'm.
things and taught things to react things and share information in a certain way.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what they mean by AI.
That's what I'm saying is the definition's changed. Because like if you 20 years ago you said AI, everyone's thinking, oh, the
Skynet.
Skynet and stuff. It's like, well, no, that's not. It can't think for itself.
Terminator.
Skynet basically had an ego.
Oh,
Terminator.
yeah, yeah. It basically got to the point to where it thought that humans didn't need to exist. Well, computers and AI nowadays will never have that thought because it's programmed into it. It can't. It can't think outside of what we program. I always think it's funny that that now the learn to code people are mad, even though like they should just take their own advice and learn to do AI. But it's just because it's in a creative space and they're not used to it, even though it's been in the creative space since the beginning, since computers were here. So, all right. Well, Mimi. So, big one. Mimi Yanagi.
Yeah, I heard that she might have beat the charges or the allegations. I can't remember which, but
I have
yeah,
no idea.
she long story short, this girl is an artist. I don't know if she actually does VTubing work or she just does like does post stuff on Twitter. But she had an original character who is a lolly character. She posted explicit artwork of it on Twitter, or she was just drawing it in general, and I don't selling it to people either or. But she got arrested by the British government for creating lewd or lascivious artwork of a childlike character.
Mm.
Now
From
again,
my
again,
understanding, is that her models what she was
yeah, it's
making.
her original character.
Yeah.
And while again, this a lot of places have laws on as like Texas, you can't draw artwork of a real life person, especially an underage one, and then make pornography of it. That's against the law. But
Hmm.
this was not a real person. This is something that she came up with herself. She drew lewd artwork of it, and she got arrested.
Yeah.
Which I don't really like that kind of content, especially when it involves lollies. But I mean, where do we draw the line here? That's it's a hard
Yeah.
conversation to have.
Yeah. I mean, to
I mean,
me,
so somebody get arrested for drawing lewd pictures of their original artwork?
should somebody get arrested for an imaginary character that is not realistic at all?
Well,
Or even if it is realistic, who cares? It's
let
an
let's
imaginary
let's
character.
let's take let's for a second let's kind of focus on the original character aspect of it, because I know Disney can sue the shit out of you if you draw something or you post something untowards of one of their characters because they own the IP for that character and they don't want their image tarnished.
Uh,
Like there was a
what about?
woman there was a woman who, for her kid's birthday party, rented a Minnie Mouse costume, and they've recorded her twerking in that outfit, posted online, and Disney sued them and released a cease and desist order. They had to take the video down.
But what about like R34?
I mean, if Disney can pursue them, then they will. I mean, it's really
I
a
don't
matter
think
where
they
whoever
can.
owns the IP. It's really a matter of whether the person who owns the IP can send a cease and desist letter. If they can contact the person, because Disney will.
The reason I don't think they can because they're not making money off of it. I think what happened with the person that was twerking is they probably made money off the video or whatever that was, or they were paid.
Maybe, but the problem with this, well, and me and my friends actually had this conversation last week. The reason why Disney sues anybody and everybody because the moment they skip one person, there that sets a precedent for well, you didn't sue this person when they did that, and so they're actually that's the big reason Disney's known for suing the hell out of everybody
Yeah, but
because
then
they don't want to leave that gap in the IP stuff.
no, I don't like. I don't condone going and searching for this, and I don't.
Just put that
Um,
disclaimer out there real quick.
yeah, and I haven't gone searching for it myself, but r34.net, r34.xxx, whatever you want to call it, has thousands of Disney artwork, and the artist is named. I don't think they're being sued. Otherwise, they'd stop and take it down.
If somebody ever brought to Disney attention, they might.
You think so? How do you not know about it? It would, from Disney's perspective, is what I would be like. How do you not just go, okay, well, here, we can sue this person for money. Let's look on R34 today and see which
No, no,
person we can sue.
well, I'm not saying they sue them for money. It's more of again a cease and desist situation. They don't want them posting because of the integrity of their characters is why they do it. Not for the money.
Well, I get
And
that. Well, but then why wouldn't you do it on every single R34 thing? Is what I'm saying. Where
I
the
don't know.
artist
It
is
could be.
always listed.
It could be because it's an adult website where it's not just a public forum like in that. I guess it was a YouTube video or maybe IG that woman posted that video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Is I think it's because somebody was making money off of it and had it taken, so they had it taken down. Now, whether or not the reason they took it down was because it was making money, I think it was more. It's on
Oh.
YouTube and stuff,
Yeah,
and
that
so,
too. Well, that's what I was about to argue is that it could just because it's on YouTube or IG or somewhere place that has a far public reach and algorithms that push that and stuff. They don't want that kind of stuff being spread to the general public. And whereas R34 is an adult website, if anybody has to go looking for that website, it's not a readily accessed place for the public
well,
eye.
then I would point out AI generated videos on YouTube.
I mean, they probably get a lot of those restricted or taken down.
Yeah, there's some pretty famous
I
ones
mean,
that I don't
copyright
think
shit
are.
on YouTube gets fucking crazy.
Yeah, I just don't think those videos are making money. That's why they don't have them taken down. I think it's just they live with the copyright on it, and so therefore it doesn't do anything because what can YouTube do? They're like, well, I mean, they posted it and they're saying, yeah, it's copyrighted. What
Well, there's
what do you want us to
there,
do? We can't take it down. It's just a
there's
video out there.
also ways to get around that. Like with a lot of the Japanese IPs, like stuff that's owned by Toei, if you want to make a video about it, but you don't want Toei to have your video taken off of YouTube, you just have to limit the access of what country that can see it, and not
True.
include Japan because
I
that's the
just
limit.
yeah,
That's the limit of Toei's IPs is if those videos are accessible in Japan, then Toei can have it pushed to have your IPs taken down. And any countries that respect Disney's IPs probably have to do the same thing.
but then yeah, I still point out like I get the Japan thing. I don't get the well then you can just look up Disney AI and or a specific let's see AI Lion King.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, and they have like the Lion King but it's ruined by AI. This thing has 368K views. I doubt Disney has ever like hasn't found this, but it's still not going to be taken down. Like as I'm watching this, it's hilarious. But yeah, you could say that's a bad.
Well, YouTube also has rules about transformative. If you can prove something's transformative, you can fight to not have it taken down.
Well, but they're
So
showing
you can
whole
definitely say that's.
scenes. Yeah,
I would
they're
say
showing
you
whole
can say
scenes.
that's changed the core of what the Lion King
it's,
was. Like it's not
it's
the same
Lion
thing.
King. There's some of it Lion King with like the Burger King logo in the background. I don't think
Oh
that's
Lord.
that transformative, but at the same
But
That I
time,
mean that
but
dude that falls into the rules and stuff.
no, I don't think it does. If they, but I think what I'm saying is the channel does is they just say, yeah, it's copyrighted. So like they just allow the copyright. Because I can make like,
They don't make money.
yeah, it doesn't make money. It's just immediately,
Demonetized.
yeah. And so like
just re-
I have a video that's copyrighted and partially blocked. But if somebody
I've had
wanted to,
several that were.
yeah, but if somebody wants to, see it or whatever, it's not, it's not a problem or anything. And like they couldn't get it taken down off of YouTube, but they could just say, oh, it just can never make money or whatever song or Disney or whatever just gets the money for the video.
Oh,
And
I
that's,
had to put that in all my videos that were this was a fan project. I do not make any money off of it.
yeah. So,
So mine was just a hobby from an editing hobby from back in the day. I never actually intended to make any money off that shit.
yeah.
but but Pat,
So
there was this law that releases the ownership of IP, the IP of characters
Uh huh.
when it reaches a certain number of years. So that's why they made the horror Winnie the Pooh.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. So do they still go for those characters?
I
I mean Disney.
Yes.
there's weirdness in that matter too. Like they're supposed to be like a I can't remember like public access to things that are over 20 years old. Like that's the reason you can find entire movies on YouTube that weren't put up by the studio because yeah they're over 20 years old. They some kind of statute of limitation. You can find some older movies like full length features on YouTube because they're a certain age. So I know, like to an extent, you have to make new content with certain movies or characters in order to keep the IPs going. It's like contract and shit. So I don't know. It gets kind of complicated. I don't know a lot about it.
Yeah. I mean, at a certain point, like there's a horror movie with Winnie the Pooh, and they can get paid for that because technically they're not using it's transformative. And now I don't know how all that works with like a full movie in the theater and everything. I don't know. I'm not going to claim I know that. But as far as I know, if you don't use anything of the actual like movie or something, it does you can do whatever you want with it. The
Yeah.
character, like, you can't just make a character and then claim it, and then like if anyone uses even a close depiction of that character, copyright strike them. You can't do that. It
I mean,
has to be like it has to be a perfect representation of that character for that to for you to copyright something that what
ev-
you didn't make.
every popular Disney movie is based off an old story.
Yeah. Well, Hans Christian Andersen mostly, but yeah,
A lot of them.
and the Grimm
Yeah,
brothers.
the Brothers Grimm and all that stuff. Like literally like Bambi, pretty much every major Disney movie was based off of an old story that they just like they reimagined how the story goes in the ending. Like a lot of them had darker endings. Like the Little Mermaid, Ariel actually like kind of dies in that movie. Like
Yeah,
she doesn't fall in love with
turns
the
into sea
princess.
foam.
Yeah, but also the Sea Witch Ursula is actually also not evil in that movie. She's actually a neutral character. She's not
You
neither good
mean
nor evil.
that story, not the
Yeah.
movie. But
So
yeah,
Disney just reimagined the whole thing. So as long as you make your own Little Mermaid story that doesn't feature the Disney version of Ariel and Ursula and King Trident, then yeah, you wouldn't have a problem with that. But if you just copy and paste Ariel's image into like your own things, like yeah, they might be mad about that.
yeah. But they can't copyright like the story of the Little Mermaid. They can
No,
only copyright their images and likeness that they made.
like even The Lion King was based off of like an old Japanese movie, which was also based off of Hamlet.
Yeah, but
My God.
so you can make parodies of anything though.
Oh yeah.
That's why Weird Al, like, you technically can't take down any of his music, even though he uses a lot of the old.
Well, I think he actually owns the IP for Gangster's Paradise. Like he bought the IP rights to it so he could make Amish
He,
Paradise.
yeah, he bought the. He has to buy the music, but
The instruments.
that does not go to the artist. That goes to whatever company owns the music.
Yeah, I think Coolio actually tried to sue over that one because he didn't like Amish Paradise.
But then everybody hated Coolio because it was a honor back then to be
Yeah,
for Weird Al to parody your
he did.
songs.
He parody beat it, man. You don't get better than that.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, back to Mimi. Got arrested for
Yeah.
lewd
Do you
images of her lowly OC.
do you think the UK is overstepped with doing that stuff?
Yes.
Does if it's an original character drawing them in lewd situations is it inappropriate? Like there's a whole lot around the conversation.
I think it's if it's a fictional character, I do not think there is a instance where it should be an arrest for anything.
I
If they actually made the art,
disclaimer again, just to put this out there. I don't like lewd lolly art. It's just not something I have a taste for. But at the same time, like, yeah, this isn't actually a child. This isn't a real person. It's not really CP. So I actually agree with that. As long as it's not like making a drawing based off of a real person,
yeah.
I don't see I don't think somebody should be stopped from doing that.
I I I mean, if it was like in a perfect world that I believe in, there would just be no porn. So like like
Lust does
forget
not exist.
yeah, but I am also of the thing if you're gonna take down a Lola character, you gotta take down like just
Underage
any
character.
character. No, any character. You can't like how can you determine what this person says their age is? And that's the problem with it is like, oh well, it looks young. Well, yeah, but so does like a 30-year-old Asian woman sometimes.
You know how much adult content actually has in it, like every person depicted as their age 18 or older or whatever age is legal in that country.
Yeah,
They had
Asians,
to
am
add
I
the
right?
disclaimers. I mean, fuck, look
I
at
mean,
most anime involve teenagers that are underage.
yeah, I mean, like I used Asian, but like that's just because a lot of them, like a bigger number than over here, are older and still look really young. But there are several, and I've seen a few, and I've worked with a few like white girls that are like very very young looking but are not in age
I
that young.
I have a story kind of similar to that. And granted, at the time, I think I was 20. I was living in an apartment, and I was swimming in the pool, our apartment pool one day, and these two girls came out. I I was like, man, they look like they're at least in like their late teens, like 17, 18, maybe 19. But then as I'm swimming, I'm hearing them talk conversation. They dropped that they're 14. I said, holy sh! I got out the pool. I said, I'm leaving. I can't be around this.
Mhm.
And they did not look 14. I'm like, fuck this. I can't be caught in a situation
you,
like this.
you can hear the sirens calling.
Yeah, I was like, I ain't taking no chances.
Yeah, there's a lot of younger people that look older. Yeah, but
Heck, what One one time I was swimming in this is actually when I was staying in Alabama. I was swimming in a pool at the apartment I was staying in then, and there was these two black girls I was hanging out with a lot. And I was wearing khaki shorts when I was swimming. One of their boyfriends comes in, he's like, "Is that man swimming naked?" I'm like, "Hold up, sir." Got out the pool real quick. I'm wearing shorts. They just match my skin tone. Calm down. I'm not fucking naked.
yeah,
Jesus Christ.
you should have
Come
said
on,
on.
bro.
Said, "Oh, you
I
want me
know.
to?"
I mean,
What you do this?
no, sir. I I'm not one for public indecency or nudity.
Mhm.
I'm too shy.
Damn, you had the
I'm,
balls.
I'm too shy.
But I mean, like, I mean, you
Now,
look at a lot of the where the porn and other industry has gone. There's a lot of younger looking girls nowadays in it,
look,
but
all I know is like a lot of people are gonna are gonna make people realize that OnlyFans is not a way of life. Like too many
until
people
it
they're gonna
stops making money, uh,
actually that's the thing is a lot of people who end up making OnlyFans they don't actually earn a lot. They're like, oh, I was making OnlyFans, and they don't make enough money to survive off of, and then they ruin their reputation because there's videos of them like, on the internet doing
I
stuff.
I agree, but then there's also some that make an
Some
enormous amount. No, no, no.
there
I
are
get
there are
yes,
some.
there are some that make an amount of money that is definitely enough to live on, but it's not enough for their lifestyle. And therefore, they say it's not enough to live on.
There's already been a few cases of women who thought they can support themselves on OnlyFans, and I mean like 18, 19-year-olds who then just realized that, oh well, this isn't working, because there's also
Yeah.
a ton of other people my same age or just in general on OnlyFans. So the more people flock to OnlyFans, the less people are going to be making money off of it, and it's
Yeah,
becoming less of a viable option.
I agree. I mean, like I said, in a perfect world, that wouldn't exist for me. But like, I like we're talking about fictional characters here, especially since like I don't know, it's weird. Like, what about all the Patreon and the you know Pixiv fan box and like
Well, Pixiv is rough, dude.
and and I mean a lot of stuff's rough. R34 and all that, like Fansly, like you can't do anything about that. I mean, and I just don't.
The UK
That's
can only do something about a citizen posting things on there. They can't do anything about the actual servers if because they're not hosted in their country.
oh, they could.
Like,
They could just make
well,
their servers illegal in their country, and then
I mean, yeah, like the
like,
UK could try to sue Twitter for that person posting artwork on Twitter, but it's easier for them to arrest the artist that lives in their country.
well, I'm saying for like Pixiv and all that, they could just like uh, delete the domain in UK and the UK
Ban it.
service.
Ban.
Yeah, ban it. But the thing is they can't. Yeah, they can't ban Twitter or whatever. And so it's like if they ban that, they'd have to ban Twitter or whatever. I don't know. It's dumb, but that goes into our hot take a little bit. Let me bring that up real quick.
Okay, yes, big quiz.
Lowly conversation is like I've pointed this out several times already this podcast, but like one of my favorite characters and personas of the anime variety is definitely the lowly character. Um and here's where the I guess the hot take comes from of I don't see the big I just don't see the big outrage at all with uh and like anime and cartoon and everything like that. Now I can see it if you were trying to actually depict like a human, like a real person, um, in
A
that
prepubescent girl.
yeah, in that way. But when it comes to like fiction, like especially when like it's a fantasy genre and like the little girl's a vampire that has this annoying these
Well,
powers and everything. It's like, okay, I get it that y'all don't like sexualizing the lolly character, but at the same time, it's not a lolly character. It's a vampire that's thousands of years old for a reason. You know. And now,
to
if we're
me,
now, like I said, if it's let me finish here. If it's depicting like an actual little girl and stuff, that's where I'm like, I don't like for the anime and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't like there shouldn't be any problem with it, but at the same time, like I'm not going for that. Like that's I watch and like the lolly character for the cute characteristics, and a lot of times I like the ones where they're like daughters and stuff for that reason because they're like a daughter and I like the daughter and the aspect of the build in the story. I don't like the sexualizing of it or whatever. Like I don't want the demon what is it that we both said we watched that raising the demon lord's daughter, is
yeah,
that it?
that one, yeah. Well, where the I'd even take on the demon lord to protect my daughter. Where
Yeah,
the adventurer adopts the little girl.
yeah, I wouldn't want them to sexualize that character. Like I'd want them to just see it as a a daughter
Eh,
in
uh,
the anime. Like that's
if if and honestly, if you're gonna have a realistic prepubescent child and a character, then it should be treated as you would treat a realistic prepubescent child. The problem with the people, especially people who are chronically online, they see any character that looks like a child, they assume they're gonna be sexualized. That's why people immediately
well, I
attacked
mean,
Pragmata. People
I
immediately attacked Pragmata when it came out because they assume, oh, this is just people who lust after children are gonna play this game. No, like there at no point in that game is the child sexualized or the
but
AI girl.
I see their point. Whereas there is going to be
Yeah,
stuff made with
idiots
it.
idiots online are gonna draw artwork of people because that's what they fucking do. It doesn't mean that just because the game exists, you should or the game should exist because it has a girl who looks like because children are a real thing. They exist. They can be a real character in the show and add depth to the show. Like coming back to FMA, Nina, she was a big part of and Al's life because they kind of show like something what they're fighting for, like people that exist people they grew close to, they helped shape their life because this little girl was a big part of their coming up as alchemists. Like underage characters are fine, and people assume just because it's anime they're going to be sexualized. Like it's not the case at all.
Well, so then we go into the conversation where I think the actual conversation is, and that is characters like Shinobu that are sexualized. And
Yeah,
I mean, even like almost every character in that anime is sexualized, if we want to be honest. Like the
the
little
problem with
sisters.
Shinobu is the problem with Shinobu is that is a adult woman in a child's body, and
Okay, then what
she's a
about his
fucking tease.
sisters?
His sisters, they're just kind of weird. Then that entire family's fucking weird. That's all I'm gonna say. Like Shinobu, she she's honestly just I don't know how to put it, but she's kind of a bitch. she's
What
she's kind of
anime?
a
What
bitch.
anime?
Right.
But her sisters are just fucking weird because they got a weird brother sister relationship going with with those three. Like Monogatari as a whole as a series is utterly fucking weird.
All
Let's
right.
just get that out the way as
Arifureta.
well. Ari Frueta, the one character that actually was a prepubescent girl, was not sexualized at all.
No, I mean the lowly vampire
The
that's like
vampire, yes, but
like
again, that's
thousands of
actually
years
an
old.
adult woman. She wasn't really a lolly. Like she was a
See,
small woman.
so I get what you're saying and I understand like the thought process and everything, but this is where the problem comes from
Yeah,
of they have the body of a prepubescent girl.
I don't know. I never think she looked that like
I don't
she
either.
again.
Like I
She
get
was
it.
small, yes, but she didn't look like she hadn't gone through puberty. She looked like a mature, like
Okay.
the way she carried herself. She
Well, then
seemed
I'm gonna
mature.
go from commonplace comes the not from commonplace.
The world's strongest.
No, the commoners. Uh,
Commoners.
what is it? It's common people have.
The common perception.
Oh well. Let me see if this. Hold on.
If you actually want a better example, look at any
Here we
VTuber
go.
done by Saba, because she was always getting attacked for having a lolly model.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to figure out. There's an anime where the teacher, a 30-year-old teacher, is
Oh,
like the
that's
littlest
fucking
small girl.
the same thing as Railgun. What's the other one? Magical Index.
Magically, no, I haven't seen that one. But I
No,
mean,
it's
if it has that,
it's
I
it's
haven't
it's
seen that one.
it's what a certain scientific railgun's based off of.
I mean, like I said, I haven't seen that, so I don't know what you're talking about.
You haven't
Um,
seen a certain scientific railgun?
I haven't seen any of the index or
Damn.
railgun or anything.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
in that one there is the main character's like high school like his homeroom teacher. She looks like she's 10 years old, but she's like 40. She literally goes drinking and stuff. Like
yeah.
does adult
Oh, I
activity.
have seen this character. Yeah, I know who you're talking
Yeah.
about. But no, I was thinking there's like it's a rom com where like the teachers, literally just the tsundere character. They made her the tsundere character. But
Is it Panty Pony Dash?
no, it's one I
Oh,
had.
that was a 13-year-old who went to MIT. Never mind. Was she 13 or was she younger? I mean, Negima, he was 12.
All right, I think I've got this one. Let me see. Is it Now Come? I think it was Now Come
I have
that
no
had
clue
it.
what that is.
Now come for mental choice. My mental choices are completely interfering with my school romantic comedy. Yeah, this is it. And in I'll send her a
Yeah, the
picture.
second thumbnail was this little brown-haired looking girl. Is that her?
I don't know. No, I'll share the picture in mute chat of the teacher and him. Here's the teacher and him in mute chat.
I'm looking at like some pictures. I might look at my history. This whole thing looks sus.
Yeah, I mean the anime itself is like one of those etchy romantic
Oh
comedy
God,
things. But yeah,
the fact that
that's
she's
the
wearing a
teacher.
two-piece just feels wrong.
Yeah, and she's the teacher. She's 30 years old or whatever.
I mean,
And
she is drawn to look like she's, hasn't gone through
yeah,
puberty.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying is that's the and then like people are like, "Well, that's sexualizing." I'm like, I think one it's supposed to be funny. Like it's
Yeah,
literally the joke.
it's supposed to be it's supposed to be like kind of the shock thing is this child-looking thing is actually a full-grown adult.
Yeah.
It's
But I guess I should since we're talking about this, I'll go ahead and
let's just say it is weird though. Can we agree that it's weird?
for those that this is what I'm referencing. This is the
Yeah.
Lily teacher. Oh, I can zoom in. Wow.
Oh, your world has changed.
but
It's weird.
yeah, no. As a joke, I don't think it is.
Yeah, that's meant to be the joke is that this and again not so much the sexualizing part, but more of just the you
Glad
expect
you made
somebody
that is a 30-year-old teacher. If you didn't know, Cobalt. She's the tsundere character of an anime.
it's whenever they're supposed to be the mature one, but they have that gap where like they look like they're not mature. It's supposed to be the joke.
Yeah, Cobalt holding his head.
I understand
But
Cobalt. Trust me. I
but
don't
I
condone
also
this.
so I get like I get the not sexualizing those characters and whatnot, but I also understand some of the especially Japan side of things where it's not really a problem there, but because people here don't realize that yes, some 30-year-old women in Japan actually have the like the
Small body.
model of a prepubescent child.
No, Cobalt. We don't need to hit him again. if
but I
if you
at
saw two nukes gave us anime, what's gonna happen if we hit him again?
yeah, they're just gonna turn into a lolly country.
Oh
Everyone's
God.
gonna be little, but no. But also where I'm going with this is like I like back to the thing where I said like there are full blooded like Americans. I don't know what they like if they're descendant from Britain or whatever. I don't know, but like
European.
yeah, full they're white. There's white girls that have the bodies of,
Oh, I
but
know I've shared that story with you where this girl it's not so much that she's has a small body, but she has that developmental disorder where it looks like she's gonna spend the rest of her life looking like she's like 12 years old. But she's like 19, 20, and she has a
yeah,
boyfriend who's 19, 20, who looks like a full grown adult. You know he's getting side eyed in public.
yeah, like but at the same time, the reason it's a problem here is because it's not as everyday life seeing that all the time. Whereas in Japan, like even if you just look at like at a live stream of somebody walking around in Japan, you could spot like 5 to 6 of them that probably all are older and we wouldn't know it.
Tiny women. I
Yeah.
mean,
But
I
that's
had.
just because, like, that's how all women look before they're what, like 60, and then they turn into crippled old
Oh
ladies.
dear. Oh dear. Don't get yourself canceled over that comment, bro. God long. Uh,
It's just kind of
I
Asian
well,
women, like Filipino. Okay, that's a good and since we got Fuji here, I
Fuji
when I
comment.
yeah when I went to the Philippines,
Congratulations.
there was some old like moms that I thought were like part of the youth group that I was helping out when I went there, and I was like, oh wait, your daughter is this lady over here that's like 18. Yeah,
Genetics are a hell of a thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a teacher, my U.S. history teacher, who was in her 40s, was like 4'10". The woman was so tiny. Me as a 17-year-old, like standing in front of me, her entire body fit in within my frame. Like she was just that small.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah, she was a tiny woman, but I mean, she didn't look like a child though. She
But
looked like a woman. She's just very small.
yeah, but Fuji, I mean, you, I mean, you probably see
Me?
it daily.
Me? I'm not a woman.
Yes, you are. Don't lie to us. We have the
Are
No,
pictures. But no,
no, I'm not a
being in
woman.
the Philippines, you've seen like the girls who are just really small, petite, and everything, but they're actually
like
like
Yeah.
really old. Like I know I've seen old
Yeah.
women with the they, they look like they could be kids other than their face. That's literally
like Fuji? When you're talking about height, do you use centimeters or do you use inches?
uh,
What do you mean?
they have to
For height,
use
like
something smaller than centimeters.
Fuji, how tall are you? And like,
What do you mean?
do you use centimeters? Or do you use inches?
Ah,
How tall are you, Fuji?
anything. I use
I was gonna s-
both.
I was gonna say, do you know any women that are
Yeah.
under 150 centimeters tall?
Oh, I
Under
know several.
150?
150.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly. That's 152 is
Yeah.
5 foot tall, and these are full grown women, right?
Yeah, like I know several
I was
people
asking
in
him.
the Well, I know, but I've been in the Philippines and I know several of them that are that short
I,
from
I
me.
know some. I know some that are like 140 centimeters.
Oof, that's Gura. That's
Mhm.
Gura height.
Yeah, they're very
Uh,
small.
I mean, yeah, that's a good example. Take her
Yeah,
literal IRL.
and
She
Bibu
is.
is shorter than her.
I mean, like
Oh my god.
a lot of the popular VTubers nowadays. Like how tall is Shy Lily? She said she's like
They like
five
them
She's
two.
small.
she's I think she's tall. I think she's taller than way taller than 5'2" is still like 155.
I know, but like compared to me, like if I stood next
That's very
to,
small, dude.
yeah,
One of my one of my best
Which is
friends
my dude.
is a girl who's 5'1". Like,
yeah,
she's so tiny, but at the same time, she's also very curvy.
yeah.
she's
I'm not.
she's
I
she's
do.
got that Latino body.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of the Latinos too.
Latina
Imagine,
Latina body, yeah.
imagine if a
That
Latina
Lily's 5'2".
didn't have big breasts. Then that's essentially a little character right there.
I mean, more or less,
That's
but yeah, Fuji.
Kana Kamui right there. And
I got
then,
Fuji. I got a friend who she's 155 centimeters, but she's got a Latina body.
yeah.
Damn. A lolly in real life.
Well, she's definitely
We
not a lolly.
have
She got mad. She got mad when I patted her head.
we have several
Cancel her. Cancel.
lollies in real life over here. It's just they're just not pointed out
Right.
all the time like they are in Asian
I don't. I
culture.
don't remember my last measurement of my height. I forgot.
I got
How tall are
smaller.
you, Pat?
I think in centimeters, I think I'm like 178.
Damn.
It's probably less. Be honest.
I'm like,
Oh, I was wrong. I'm
Ooh,
182 centimeters.
damn.
I'm
Let me
100.
check.
I'm
Bro,
193.
yeah, Okami's almost 2 meters tall.
What? Okami, how are you so tall?
I don't know.
Cobalt, she let me know
It's
that
fine.
she doesn't like the headbands. She was mostly mad that it might mess up her hair. That was the main issue. But she was
I'm
Yeah,
like,
she was upset about something, so I patted her head and said, there, and she said, stop, get off, don't touch my hair.
Yeah. Well, it's because you touched her
you're
hair.
treating me like a
Uh-huh.
kid.
Well, she also said don't pat my
Why you,
head, so I'm like,
why you
fine.
treating me like a kid?
I did it like 2 or 3 more times, and I couldn't help it. You were sulking. I wanted to comfort you, so I patted your head. She's so
I'm
small.
like, I'm like 165 centimeters.
Oof.
100 what?
Is it small?
No, you're fine. It's
You
probably
said
average.
155?
Yes.
160.
165.
Oh, 65? Yeah, you got a decent size, man.
You're 5'4".
Yes.
I mean, you're still lower than the average American, but you're pretty good.
You'd be small here. But you're fine where you
No, no, no. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good.
are.
The average adult male in America is around 175 centimeters tall.
Damn.
Yeah,
Not quite
Damn.
there, huh?
Yeah.
yeah.
So you are below average. In fact, you're short. I think you might be shorter than the average woman in America.
Average woman, I think, is 5'5". So yeah.
Yeah, it's either 5'5" or 5'6".
My gosh. I'm a woman.
No, you're not a woman. It's actually in the United States, the average
Oh
adult
no,
woman is
he's gotta
5'3"
be.
inches.
He's gotta
Yep,
be. Yeah.
between 161 and 163 centimeters, the average
I
female
feel
height
like
of
that's
America.
gone down. Actually.
Yeah, well, it used to be 5'6".
Yeah.
So yeah,
Did you just assume my gender?
this isn't me attacking them. It could be all the immigrants moving to America.
I just think it's funny that all my sisters would be like Amazonas to him.
Come here, little man.
Like my sister who is 12, to put it in perspective for you, Fuji.
My God.
She is
it will.
170 centimeters.
It will. Oh Lord. Um, I think my shortest
Okami, she would
sisters.
carry,
That's my
I think my
sister who is 12 years old.
I think
she
my
would
shortest
carry
sister.
me.
She would not. She's not that strong. But my other sister, who is actually 180 centimeters,
Oh my,
she would probably carry you away though.
I
oh
think
my God.
my even my the shortest of my
Yeah.
two sisters, whenever they were like teens and whatnot, was around like 5'8", 5'9". So yeah, we were kind of tall. Both my parents were around like this the 5'10", 6 foot height, so we all were around that area. In fact, no, I actually take it back because they had a different father. Their father was over 6 foot tall, so yeah, they got some of their height and some of my mom's height. My mom was
Y-
around 6 foot tall in her prime.
Yeah, my older sister is 184 centimeters.
Damn,
Yeah. She's taller than Cobalt.
she's taller than me.
That's only 6 foot.
No, I mean I put in 6 foot in height, and it said I was 182 centimeters, so she's taller than 6 foot.
Wait, 180. Oh, you're like
Uh,
exactly. She's like almost.
yeah,
She's almost 6'1".
yeah.
She
God,
was measured at 6'1" at one point.
Cobalt said, "Tell your sister you said hi." Get on it,
She's
Okami. Look him
married.
up.
She's
Oh,
married.
oh shit.
She's my older sister. She is married. You met
Cobalt
her.
wants somebody to cradle him.
And then my younger sister, who's closer to your height, Cobalt, is only 17. So no, thank you.
Yeah, no thank you.
The one you could date is already married as well.
Hit the sirens.
But she's only 5'7" or 5'9", something
Bidu,
like that.
bidu.
Yeah, but she's already married. She's 22. Yeah. Something like that. Do not tell her I exist.
You could date one of my sisters, Cobalt.
Oh no.
Not that I'd recommend it.
Are they younger than you or older than you?
No, they're both older.
You can date his what 40 45-year-old sister. What is she?
Yeah, my old you met my oldest sister. She's 45. You ain't gotta bring a man's beard into this, Cobalt.
Wait, Cobalt's here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I take it back. She's
he's
not
in
45.
the chat. He's in the live stream chat.
My oldest sister's actually 47. My bad.
Hey, you could date one of our friends' sisters. She's a banker right now. I believe she's 20.
All right, well, just move to fucking
There you go.
Pennsylvania, or visit on the weekends just to make a 16-hour trip.
Good day, Mike.
I don't think she'd go for you. Sorry.
Just look, have them talk online, okay? And if something happens, something happens.
They are definitely not online, as they live on a farm, and only thing they do online is banking, which is for other people, not
Online? Do you mean them chat rooms like in AOL?
for them. Go visit Fuji instead. Just bring Fuji here and marry him.
Fuji, are you any good at farming, Fuji?
What do you mean for Cobalt? What's
No, I was thinking
that's
with-
what?
oh, you're gonna hook up Fuji with Cobalt?
That's what Cobalt said. He said, "No,
What?
it's okay. I'll go visit Fuji." I think Fuji
no.
could make it. He could come across pretty feminine.
Fuji, would you be Cobalt's
Yes.
femboy?
Oh my god, man. Oh my
You're
god.
sure Fuji has single friends? No, because he's single too. So I doubt that works out for you. Cobalt.
Jesus Christ! All right, this is getting off the rails.
What? Oh my god.
Single
You know my boy
cousins.
Coo- you know my
Oh,
boy
single cousins. He's got a sister.
He does have a sister.
He does
How
have
old's
a
your
sister.
Fuji?
He doesn't want
If you
to.
don't mind me asking. If you don't mind me asking.
He
I
minds.
gotta preface that. If you don't want to
What?
disclose it, I will not.
What?
What?
just
My sister?
casually. We were just curious if is your sister older than you?
Yeah. I have a sister
Alright.
older. I have a sister like
Okay, so
younger.
she's at least in her 20s. That means we got a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah.
Fuji doesn't know you well enough. I don't know. The Filipino women will whip you into shape.
So will the Bajan women. Jesus Christ.
We're very small.
Maybe that's what he likes. Speaking of the
What?
little conversation. Anyways. All right. Well, I think we did cover this. How do they fit so much anger in such a small package? I don't know.
The
Ask
Latino women.
also ask their shoe as they throw it at you.
Every culture has a chancla. All right.
I still wonder how they get it around corners. To this day, I will never understand it.
It's a technique passed down through generations.
Yeah, but then whenever they throw like a ball, it like won't even go 5 feet.
I mean, I've seen how people playing soccer can curve the ball. You can do the same thing with a chancla.
It's the anger fuel.
Yeah. And so what's it called there? It's a thong, right?
Well, some people call it thongs. Some
Yeah.
people call it flip flops.
There's
In the
another.
Philippines?
Yeah, what's the word for it? There for
Slipper.
slipper. That's it. Yep.
I will send you to
Yeah.
Jesus.
We'll send you to Jesus.
Thank you for the Asian translation on Um, all
Bruh.
right.
Filipinos actually Asian though. They're more
Yes.
Pacific Islander.
Uh, they're their culture, I would say, is more Asian. But yeah, until we
That's fair.
ruined it, and then we ruined it.
We injected some America into it, huh?
We didn't inject some America, and they kind of we got there, and they took it
Can't be
in.
worse than what the Spanish did to them. I mean, the Spanish made them. They didn't say here you can have it if you want it. Though they said you're gonna take it. You're gonna like it whether you want to or not.
Well, let's just say they took it and liked it from America.
There you go. Japan tried to fight us off, but we were reluctant. We wouldn't let them have it.
They took it, they liked it, and they made us stay. And then the
I mean,
ones
it's
that
still a
did,
place to retire. A lot of Americans like to retire too.
and if the ones they didn't make stay, they left and went to America.
Sway, sway, sway.
Yep. I guess
I'd rather
what
be like,
what
I'd rather be an American or Japanese.
So would a few others that I've
get in line. But hey, guess what I got suggested on Crunchyroll as soon as I go back on it to look for my
I'm
recommendation.
almost afraid to ask.
Well, no, it's not an anime; it's a genre. Amazing anime moms. It's the
Oh, dear.
genre that they just recommended me, which is funny. And most of these have no moms to begin with. Like, is there a mom in Fruits Basket? Why is this in here?
Well, her aunt shows up for a second, but that's not her mom.
What about the 100 girlfriends who really, really, really love you? Why is that in this genre?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
I can get Tomo-chan as a girl. I get that one.
Yeah, there's moms in that one. There's
Yeah,
three of them.
but Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. There's no mom in this one. Literally,
There's no mom in that one.
not one. Like,
Did
Oh, is there a
Kama's friend's
mom?
mom show up at some point?
No?
No, they
I
went
think
over
her
to the house.
sister did.
It
The
was
world-
Gana's dad.
The world God only knows. Okay, like I get it. There's one mom in that one, but it's not.
Just one.
Okay.
Was she an amazing mom?
An archdemon's dilemma: how to love your elf bride. How is this about moms?
Because she was a surrogate mom for the little girl.
What about the
They
Promised
adopted a little
Neverland?
girl.
I love that mom.
Oh no, that's
That
no.
mom was creepy.
Full-
that wasn't a mom. That was a livestock. She
Full
raised
Metal
livestock. That's
Alchemist
different.
Brotherhood. How about the mom in that one that got
Well,
killed immediately?
Ed and Al's mom was great until she died.
Yeah, Dragon Ball.
I mean, there's a tiger mom in there.
Okay, here we go. Do you love your mom and her to it? But finally, one about moms.
That one's a little suspect.
You had one job. You had one job. Find a
Oh
mom.
no, Cobalt's seen it.
Oh, that's the one. Okay.
Remind him of RuneScape. That's
See,
why I liked it.
See, if lowly characters can be illegal, I think already married people should be legal. Just my two takes on that one.
That statement there reminds me of an anime I saw a long time ago where it was a very weird niche anime where the main character was actually a former magical girl who stayed one until her 30s. And the rule with their powers was once a magical girl kissed a man, she could no longer be a magical girl. Now, in her 30s, she had a husband who she was working on divorcing, and the story revolves around her, like working towards the divorce. But she kind of falls in love with this guy in his 20s, and I don't.
Hello.
Oh Lord, we got a double.
Please no.
Yes, we
Oh
do.
no, I don't.
We were just talking about married women in relationships.
Oh, okay. What are we talking about?
Actually, we were at the
Married
tail end of the
women.
conversation. But
Married woman
Anime
in
woman.
relationships.
well,
Anime woman.
we're
Well,
trying to
hold
hook up
on,
Cobalt
hold
with Fuji's
on,
sister.
hold on.
Oh,
Let's
wait.
back it up.
Anime. Wait, did I hear that right?
Wait,
Anime
wait,
woman or married woman?
wait.
A
Back
little
it
bit of
up.
column A, a little bit of column B.
Back it
Oh,
up just slightly. So the original conversation was about lollies and anime and being over sexualized, even though
Uh,
we kind of came to the conclusion that fictional characters shouldn't count.
well,
But then we were
hold on,
talking
column B.
about, well,
Well, I
let me
say further
finish.
context than that, an artist in the UK who had a lolly VTuber model was selling explicit artwork of her original character and got arrested because she was drawing illicit artwork of a lolly character in the UK.
Yeah,
And that's kind
but
of how this whole thing started.
then
that that lowly VTuber, right? That got arrested
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
UK.
Mimi was her name.
Yeah.
She had to actually delete that account or delete that and start make a new Twitter with her real name.
yeah, but then
Mm,
we were devolving, and I made the statement of if a lolly character is illegal to make, then I think any married character should be illegal as well. You can't do anything with a married character or person, for that matter. But yeah,
So I did kind of give you like the rough sum of the conversation, but it was way out of context.
yeah. All right. Well, we're actually about to go straight
we were
into our recommendations and ending
uh-huh.
when you showed up.
yeah yeah we've been streaming for 3 hours now, so we were about to call it quits.
Yeah, I've got work in the
Uh-huh.
morning.
You got
Okay,
here sooner,
okay.
man.
Well, I was busy making breakfast.
I mean, we start at 8 a.m. your time every Sunday, so that's a little early.
Fuji's here.
It
We
is.
start. We start at like 9
Well,
his time.
For Fuji, it's 7 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Bro,
I was
I
wrong
I
about that. It's not
just saw
7.
that you
It's
guys
9
were
o'clock for
talking.
Fuji. I went backwards instead of forward. It's 9 o'clock for Fuji. When we
Yeah, I
start.
was gonna say it's 9 for him, but yeah.
That's my B.
Wait, I joined 9?
What?
What?
It was 9?
Is it 9 o'clock when we start? Is it 12 o'clock now?
No, it's still 10.
10
10.
o'clock?
Oh wait,
10 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm ahead of myself again. It's 9 o'clock our time, so it's 10 o'clock your time. I added 3 hours to 9 o'clock, so yeah, it's 10 o'clock your time.
It's
It's
still
9
10
a.m.
today.
my time right now.
Actually we start at 6, which is 7 a.m. His time. So we start at 6 a.m. your time, which is quite early. I got
Yeah,
my times
I
crossed
was
a
gonna say
lot.
I was gonna say
we
it
don't
was so early. I just woke up.
we usually end at 8. We don't start at 8. I got that backwards. My bad.
Yeah. All right. Well, what are your recommendations? Sorry, Double,
Uh,
you're not here early enough to make one.
I
But
put mine in mute chat already. I just watched this movie earlier this week. It was on sale on Amazon Prime. It's uh it's set in Vietnam during the Vietnam War with America, where a bunch of Green Berets go missing, and they send in a recon team to go look for them, and they find dinosaurs from some kind of Russian experiment. The dinosaur designs are really cool, and the movie's a pretty fun watch. So I recommend Primitive War this week.
all right. Fuji, what's your recommendation for this week?
It's a game, and I'm about to play it after this podcast. It's
Okay.
called Eternal Return.
Oh
Oh
no.
Lord.
Ooh.
Oh,
No.
how
Ooh, the top
topical.
down.
Why?
How
Uh-huh.
topical. We were just
You
talking
know
about that.
what? You know what? I'm gonna download.
Why?
It's been a while. It's been a while since I played this game. I'm gonna download it.
Did
Actually.
you hear
Strong.
Did you hear how Iron Mouse chose not to work with it because they use AI or something?
No, that
The
isn't that
Eternal?
Never to Everness. Neverness to Everness. I think
Yeah, yeah,
it's
you're right. You're
the
right.
It's that's the GTA anime clone.
Well, Eternal returned the one that dropped Fuji. I mean, not Fuji. Crony.
Crony.
She
Crony.
was gonna do VA work for.
Yeah.
She did VA work for it, but they
Uh
just
huh.
canceled it because
Well, no, I thought she just
Koreans
sent the sample.
have been known to not be able to take a joke, and there's
Yeah.
water in the ocean, so there's nothing's new.
Yeah,
Yep.
me and O's had a bit of a conversation about that, like the finger, the pinching finger gesture that triggers some Korean people online. Like there's a few of them that were just like, are y'all seriously that upset about this? What's going on here?
Yo, like, okay, the Apple, like Apple likes to showcase how thin their products are by
Yeah,
doing the pinch on their
yeah,
product. The Korean versions of those ads remove the hand
that's fucking
entirely.
hilarious. Oh, that's fucking
Yes,
hilarious.
yes, that's
Dude,
how that's how
talk a-
bad it is over
talk
there.
about
Like
sensitive. Jesus Christ.
they
My
really can't.
God.
Yeah, they really can't.
All
Oh
right.
my God.
And just for a little more it's an anti-feminist thing with the hand gesture. They're saying like if people who are feminists make that hand gesture is why they say it offends them.
Huh.
So yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yep. My recommendation for this week, staying on topic, is Dance in the Vampire Bund.
Dance in the
Yeah.
lollyboond.
Yep. Great anime. Lots
At
of
least she
suggestive
transforms.
themes. At least she transforms.
She does transform.
Yep.
A lolly that sucks.
True. Very true.
That's true.
We.
It's accurate.
Yep. In more ways than one. All right. Well, we're gonna end the stream
wait,
here.
you
You
didn't even ask for my recommendation,
because you
man.
don't. You gotta show up earlier to get a recommendation in. I don't allow it.
Fuck.
I'll take your
Yeah.
recommendation,
Duber.
Double. Send me a
But
DM.
we
Oh,
will see y'all another time. Have a good night, everybody.
good